Oh, you're so cool, Acid Trip. You're so cool, boy. Fucking moron. When the music's over. Hand rolled. That's good. Thank you, Rusty. You're probably sleeping right now. I don't blame you. Please feel comment if you hear something extraordinary. Holy fuck.
Fucking idiot. We'll always be a moron. All right, let's see what I'm doing here. All right. I hate these new insignias of StreamYard here. Share screen. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I guess it's this one. Let's share it. Let's come back over here. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's nice. I just got to have volume on. Yeah, it's ready to go. Here in a minute, man, I'll turn it on and we'll all hear Will beg me for peace. Beg me for a little bitch. Everybody missed this because I did it in the middle of the night and then I took it down. Nobody even saw this. But you can record it now, fuckheads. So you can always have Will Durant trying to kiss my fucking ass. And turning around like a psycho the very next day and acting like a little bitch, which I knew he would do. That's why I go in and troll his dumb fucking ass.
This is hypocrisy on fucking full display.
It's just a matter of time. I already know what he's about. He's a fucking coward, number one. Will Durant is the biggest coward in YouTube. There's nothing else like him.
A month ago,
all it takes is for
he was going to give him the crown.
He'll change his tune like the little bitch he is because he's fucking terrified of that cow up in Washington. He's horrified of her. He can't stand up to her. He's also frightened of Billy. He's going to beg me to forgive Billy here on my screen. Also, that's another thing he does. He tries to suck the balls of Billy Hayden. He's a fucking coward. Will Durant is a total cowardly little bitch.
I just want to let this play as much as I want to comment on
it. All it takes is for his enemies to show up and he'll flip on you. He talks about loyalty and shit. The guy's got no fucking honor. Yes, he's very scared of her. Terrified of her. I think secretly he's in love with her. And he's probably afraid if they really hooked up in real life that she might crush him to death. I don't want to talk to you, Kittles. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why can't you just hang out in a side chat?
I told you, Kittles.
I don't need a panel, dude.
Wait till you hear this garbage.
I might get to one when I'm done playing what I'm going to play. This show is not about you, Kittles. I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. You're like so insignificant in YouTube. You're like on the bottom rung of this place, dude. And yet you're always begging for a panel.
Wiggin
guy.
uses
Not
my
real
catchphrases like grab ass.
Every time I see you, you're up there sucking somebody's ass, especially Billy's. And you make one slip up.
Really?
You know, let me give you some advice, kiddos. Next time you're up on Billy's panel and he asks you to hate me, just say you hate me. Don't play games with me.
I just
Don't try to
unbanned you,
be fair.
kiddos.
Don't
I
do
kicked
any
you
of
off
that.
my
You can't
panel, but
do
now
that.
you're not banned.
You have to kiss Billy's ass
If you're watching.
and tell him everything he wants to hear.
Yeah, you got to kiss my ass.
You're not going to get in trouble.
I
with
make
me.
everybody
I
kiss
realize
my
that
ass.
Everybody goes on his panel, asks to kiss his ass. I get it.
Wow.
So don't worry about me, kiddos. I'm not gonna.
But nobody has to kiss your ass, right, Wiggin?
Just
not-
kiss his
You're not
ass.
demanding anybody to kiss
That's
your
what
ring,
you have
right?
To do to get panel whore time up there.
This is fucking.
Don't be concerned about me.
This motherfucker is just
I don't
bothered.
see you as a
He's bothered.
any kind of viable thread in YouTube. Yeah, I really don't. Sorry. I wish I did.
Nobody cares, Wiggin, what you think.
I just know how I think.
This mother
I would
said,
be
I've
selling
been
you
here.
out on
I've been
the
doing this for years. I've been doing this for years. What?
That's
Bothering
all I
people?
know.
Bothering other streamers.
I'd be eating top ramen for days. Okay, got me. So no, you're like no threat to me. Kid.
I told
No,
you.
they didn't.
I told you.
Will
Kid.
and Billy love each other. They're both homosexuals.
There's no proof I'm a
I'm not
homosexual.
gay, kiddo. So if I
Yeah,
was
you are.
you, and I had to make a choice in all of this, I'd choose Billy, dude. Don't even be concerned.
If I were you, well, you're not him.
We're never gonna hook up.
If I were you,
But you might have a chance with Billy or Will. Yeah.
I don't think Kittles has
No
ever been
shot
up
with
on
those
Will's.
guys. You don't have no shot here. No play, dude. I got a woman. I'm into women.
Yeah,
You're
you
into
got.
guys.
You ain't got no woman. You got a
I
fucking
still like it,
prostitute.
kiddos. I'm not saying I don't like
You got
it,
a
man.
fucking
Just
paid
saying, man,
whore.
you know?
That ain't no woman.
You have to choose.
She's a
your
fucking
battles here and
floozy.
What you're gonna do?
Passed around.
You belong to the gay community, so you need to stick with Will Durant and Billy Aiden. Okay.
What about JC? JC lets him up all the time.
You don't have to worry about me, dude.
Listen to what this fucker says about
I've been
JC.
doing this for years. For years.
I've been doing this for years. I've
And I
been doing
always
this for
win,
years.
kiddo.
I always win, kiddo.
So I wouldn't worry about me, dude.
I wouldn't worry about me, dude.
I'm always 3 moves ahead of you.
I'm John Wiggin,
Always.
King of Scotland. I'm always 3 moves ahead
don't
of you.
trust a single fucking woman.
I wish
I
I
got
got
the
me a
advantage.
woman.
At all times. I worry about myself, kiddos, and you need a place where you can be a panel warrior.
Why? You're spending a lot of time on
So if you
kiddos.
need to- what I'm telling you, man, it's okay with
See,
you
I
to
don't do
go
that
up on
here.
Billy's and act like a loyal.
After I boot him off the panel, I don't sit here and.
because Billy will get mad and he'll think you're a spy. He'll think you're working for me and shit, because he's paranoid and delusional.
Okay.
And he doesn't allow people.
I'm
to-
paranoid and delusional. Cheers.
I think you're too new at this thing with Billy Hayden. You're trying to play both sides of the fence. You can't do that with Billy. Billy demands.
You can do it with Jarl and
fucking
JC
loyalty,
though.
dude.
You can
You
play
can
both
get on
sides of the
Team
fence
Hayden.
with them motherfuckers.
And you got to go fight logical for him now,
See?
and me.
Okay.
You're gonna have to fight
Okay.
because Billy's gonna require.
He's stuck
some
right up
big
Logical's
scruff
ass. And why is
homosexual
that?
like you to conduct warfare for him? It's kind of what they did in the joint, wasn't it? Didn't they kind of like make you do shit like that? I might open a panel in a while. Just hold your horses. Oh shit, you're back east. It's already what, midnight where you are? Well, I don't know. You don't have to work tomorrow, or do you got to get up and pack Linda's lunch? I don't know, man. I don't know what it's like to be a gay guy. Yeah.
No, but you know what it's like to be a fucking
Iron
cokehead.
or his shirts
You're a
or
fucking
what do you got there?
cokehead. You should
Oh,
be in
look at
jail.
Ray, you want me to put your picture up here? You really need me to.
Ray won. He made JC
You're an
Rage
old
quit.
fucking man, Ray. You're way past your prime, buddy. Look, asshole, I've retired about 60,000 times already. I keep giving these guys a chance to run this shit in here without me, and they can't do it. They can't fucking do this shit, okay? They're pathetic. Every time I drop into one of their streams, man, I got to see this stupid fucking shit they're doing. And it's way below par for what we do around here. Okay, so if I could ever get a fucking dude who could run a stream without acting like a fucking queer, maybe I would fucking retire. You ever think of that, Ray? Did you ever think of that? Fuck, I've already put it out there about fucking 1,000 fucking times. Quit acting stupid, dude. I'm
This
not gonna retire
motherfucker
until some
thinks he
fucking
actually
real man
runs
steps up
people's
and
streams
motherfucker
out here.
can handle it. And I ain't seen one yet. Okay. What do we got? Vader, Will, and Billy? Are you fucking kidding? Are you shitting me, man?
Well, what do you want then, Wiggin? What do you want? Who do you want for streamers, Wiggin? Get them in
That's what I
line.
have to depend on as my legacy in this fucking
So who the
place?
fuck
That
were
kind of
you
shit?
dependent on before we came along, Wiggin?
I'm gonna walk away and leave you guys all stranded with that kind of garbage. Look how it is when I stay out of here for even 1 week, man. This place just goes fucking completely
This
dead.
place. What the fuck is he talking about?
Las Vegas and everything else.
Las Vegas and everything else. I run Billy's chat.
You think I'm really going to retire? I'm
Easy.
trying to give these guys a chance.
I'm trying to
Ray.
give
I'm
these
trying
guys
to
a
give them
chance.
to step up and
I'm
fucking
trying to
get
give
the
her
show
a
on the
chance
road.
to step up and get the show on the road.
You
Oh,
don't need me to go away. For you
Tom
to do the
Carlisle,
channel,
Odie
Ray.
Tony, Balka
You need
Booty.
to go and
Oh,
get it done. Fuck, make it happen. If you're any
yeah.
good at it, I'll
Make
just
it
step
happen.
aside. You're actually pretty
Listen to
funny
this
sometimes.
toothless fuck.
I mean, I get your shtick. You know, it's not foreign to me. It might work. I don't know. It might work on a fucking
I don't even really
panel.
want to play this, but I got up
Not
this
sure. Just
morning.
don't be like Billy. Don't be so thin-skinned, Ray. And I think you could pull it off better than Will or Billy or Vader. These guys are fucking bait.
Thin skin is you and your girlfriend recording everything I do and making fun of every fucking move I make and every word I say. That is thin skin. Thin skin, you're chicken shit to come up. Wait. So this is all you get. You were begging for more male streamers. You got Will Durant, you got me, Vader, JT. King Rob was doing it a little bit, but just kind of hit and run. What do you want, Wiggin? You're not very good at recruiting then. You're the one thin-skinned, Wiggin. I haven't even. I only listened to the first few minutes of this, and then I decided, well, I'm going to go live. I was going to go live anyways when I got up this morning because I know when I go to bed at night and I announce that I'm fucking gone, that's when that motherfucker comes out of the closet.
Man. No, they just can't get it done. I think you do have much thicker skin, right? I honestly fucking do. You might have what it takes. Except you're going to drive all the women off. See, you got to understand there's a delicate balance in here between homosexuals and women. All right? Now, you got to bring the women in to get the homosexual faptards to sit there and jack off to them. I know that sounds like a paradox, but homosexual gay males in YouTube still like to fantasize about the thought that they might be straight. You know what I'm talking about, Ray. I'm sure you go through the same thing. Yeah? So they like to pretend like they still like women, okay? So you got to have some women in the room, Ray, in order to bring the fap tarts in. And you got a large room and a big falling, everybody's fingering themselves, and everybody's fucking happy, dude. So balance in that, man. You got to learn how to do that shit. And you get over to a room like Will's where he drives all the women out of there, and then you got nothing but a sausage fest. And nobody likes that. So everybody's got to leave. They just leave Will sitting there with his fucking homosexual friends. Same thing happens with Billy. Haven't you guys noticed? I'm sure you have. You don't want to hang out in a room full of homosexual guys, do you? I don't. So I usually end up just leaving. Yeah, that's what I do. Some of the girls.
He doesn't want to be in a room with a bunch of homosexual guys, but there he went into Acid Trips chat, and they're all a bunch of homosexuals over there. Patrick Rowe is a homosexual. All your people are homosexuals, Wiggin. Hypocrisy on display. But Patrick Rowe, you know, you really are a fucking loser. Fucking morons.
Pretty funny. I like them to come in. It doesn't mean I'm going to play grab ass with them, but I like the way they
see. There it is, grab ass. Down. I wonder where he heard that.
I do like that shit. It's funny to me. And you have to have a little more tolerance for women. Like you got a big problem with Angie, Ray, right? But she can smack a motherfucker down like nobody's business, man. You have to cultivate that talent, dude. You know? And that's what JC has done. You know, it's a big girl that could just smack a motherfucker. You know what I mean? There's a need for that here. And that's what happens to you every time you go up there. She just bitch slaps you right off the panel. Follow me, Ray? You got to have that. You got to have an enforcer, Ray. A big girl. You know what I mean? You understand, right? What I'm trying to tell you? You got to have a guy like Kittles, but only have it female. Yeah? Oh, that Tom guy don't like you? Well, that guy's gay as fuck, so it's no big loss, right? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about him. That guy's a stupid douchebag anyway, man. That's a real inbred hillbilly right there, dude. Ain't nobody you ever want to know. What's up, bud? Zeke? Oh, I could really piss Will off if I let Ziggy up here, couldn't I? That would make him mad. Only problem I got with you right now, Ziggy, is your girlfriend keeps sucking on the cow's fucking ass up there in Washington. Why is that? I watched her do it just yesterday, I believe. Always sucking that ass. How does that work with you guys? I mean, you're supposed to be her enemy, and then your girlfriend's over there kissing her ass. I don't get that. Yeah, Rocky and Tom got to be about the two dumbest motherfuckers yet. Unless you want to throw Patrick New York in that mix. No, I'm talking about that fucking cow up in Washington, dude. I didn't say Canada. Billy's girlfriend. You know the one. Yeah, Patrick New York's a real joke. He went and kissed Billy's ass after Billy just fucking outed him like a motherfucker. I couldn't believe that. Billy just stomped all over Patrick New York, told him he couldn't be friends with Billy unless he went and fought Logical for him. Let's see, if he wanted to be Billy's bitch, he had to go fight Billy's wars for him. So Patrick New York got nervous for a while. He thought about it. Then he went back and kissed Billy's ass and said, "Okay, Billy, I'll try, Billy. I'll try to be a warrior for you. I love you, Billy. I love you. I don't want to lose you, Billy. I hate to lose you, Billy. You're the only place I got to go. Nobody else likes me, Billy. Please. Please take me back, Billy." Oh, fuck. Oh no, Hayden's already done. What do you mean, Billy doesn't stand a chance. Billy's already done. Billy's been done for months. He's just too stupid to know it. He should have retired a long time ago. That guy's going nowhere. That guy's too fucking stupid to figure this shit out.
If I'm too stupid to figure this shit out, then why are you talking about me? Why are you all upset I won't fucking take your advice and do what you say? Wiggin. Your little friend there, Paul Beachlife, and the rest of them trying to troll me. So I'm just going to hit him with a 24-hour timeout. You go right ahead, try to spam it. It doesn't do you any good. Now I'm going to let this play. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen, take notes. I try not to interrupt it because I want everybody to fucking hear it. Who's listening. You know, when you refer to people, you don't use the word that. You use the word, they. All right. Who, not that. It's people who, not people that. People that, whatever they fucking say. People that. And then you got Lady Venom always using the word, literally. You literally. I'm Lady Venom and I'm fucking smart. Wiggin, you're the thin-skinned motherfucker. You can't keep my name out of your fucking mouth. You can't fucking do a stream on what you like without mentioning my name, without mentioning Rusty's name, without fucking bickering and every fucking thing else. So this is what you want. And if you don't like the fact that I've accepted Rusty as my friend and that I don't want to be mean to her, you're the one, you're the problem. JC's the problem. You guys think you own these fucking airwaves and you don't. You're over there at your fucking place. Billy wants you to kiss his ass. Meanwhile, you want everybody to kiss your fucking ring. Geez, I wonder who's cloning Shankamp. Shankamp, who did you piss off? She doesn't even want to participate. She doesn't even come here once. She come in and say hi in that. She's doing her own fucking thing. Shankamp's never thrown me out of her chat when anytime I've ever been in her chat. I haven't been there in a while. I don't know if she goes live. I'm not subscribed to her. Shankamp has way more friends than your little girlfriend does there, Wiggin. Even if some of them are fucking half in the bag like haggis. Where are you, fucking haggis? Where the fuck are you? You got so mad when I fucking cloned you that day.
Billy's got to be the dumbest motherfucker, I swear to God, I've ever seen on planet Earth. And I've seen some dumb motherfuckers, let me tell you. Well, I've never seen anybody that dumb.
Dumb is snorting fucking cocaine.
I mean,
That's
that guy
dumb.
just light years ahead of everybody else in the stupidity department. Yeah.
That's why I was in your chat all that time too.
He's not even part of the show, and he thinks
he's not even part of the show.
That's what's pathetic.
That's what's pathetic
He
about
tries
it.
to barge his way into
He
it.
tries to
Nobody
barge his
wants
way. Nobody wants it. Yeah. Then why do you pay attention to my
Yeah,
stream?
Vader's not real bright either. Yeah, I have to agree with that. Vader's pretty dense. Thinks he's a player here in YouTube. It's real old shit, man. You know, it's a problem with these guys. They just wear out their own fucking. They can't come up with nothing new, you know, to even add to their repertoire. You know what I mean? They can't even enhance themselves a little bit. Billy acts like the mastermind of everything. The things that comes out of that guy's fucking mouth is one of my favorites. Is I let JC give me a strike. That's one of my favorites. I let her get me a strike. Well, I'm not in the business of letting anybody give me a strike, okay? I'm gonna fight that fucking strike to the death. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he says. I let her, like it's a big master plot of fucking Hayden's to get Daisy to give him a strike. No, he's just stupid, and he's gonna get more strikes because he's so dumb. Because that bitch is using him, just like she used me. I've already been there. See, I can talk about this shit. I've already been there. The bitch got me set up streaming so she could use my stream to take the strikes, and I took a lot of strikes back then. I got strikes from JC, Shannon, fucking whoever, man. Monica, I don't fucking know. But I took a lot of strikes in days gone by. And that's why she set me up streaming, okay? To use my stream for her purposes. Simple as that. And I was stupid and I went along with it because I didn't know what I was doing back then. And this dumb motherfucker was watching it the whole time. And now he sits there and says that his situation is going to be different than mine. No, it isn't. His situation is exactly the same as mine. Only she didn't set him up with this stream, but she's going to use it, and he's going to take the strikes. That's how this shit works. Oh, Vader's coming in here crying. What are you crying about, Vader? Huh? Oh, my haters are here. You sound like a bitch, Vader. You sound like a bitch. God damn, I have never walked into a room and said, oh, all my haters are here. You sound like Tiffany. Get the fuck out of here, dickhead. Get out of my room before I ban your fucking girly ass. Okay, I don't like fucking gay guys like you, man. You're taking on the persona of a fucking woman, dude. Oh, all my haters are here. God damn, I got 20 times the haters you got, bitch, anywhere I ever go. I'll sit there and whine about it. Fucking dickhead. People don't like you because you're so feminine. That's what it is. You're being fucking so fucking gay, dude. You're a total simp, man. I wake up in the morning, I look in, and there's fucking Vader, man, hunting down Dolly. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, dude. You don't stand a chance. Just leave that lady alone. Just leave her alone, fuckhead. She don't want you. Gibbs is 20 times the dude you are. And he's massive. you know, and you're a tiny guy, man. You're a little guy. A guy in your mom's basement, hoping to find love in YouTube. Fuck, you're weird, dude. Go out and kidnap a woman or something. Do something for real, yeah? Go out on a biking trail and just grab some woman jogging or something, yeah? Do what the rest of them have to do that can't get women, yeah? What you're supposed to do, man. Don't you live pretty much near the Appalachian Trail, dude? You should be able to go up there and find a woman. You can't find one of those, you might find a Bigfoot. You find a Bigfoot bitch up there. Fucking weirdos. I mean, if I lived in Kentucky and I was Vader, I would go look for a Bigfoot woman. I'd go out there in the boonies and see if I can get me some pone. That's the only chance you're going to have, Vader. It's the only chance you're going to have, man. I bet that bitch would take care of you, too. You know what I mean? Probably wash you like a dog or a cat. Oh, he's not too far from Mary Bernie. No, he's not. You can drive right down to Mary Bernie's, dude. What, did you guys see that big blast outside of Nashville, man? Where it blew up that explosive factory and killed everybody there? That was awesome. I mean, it's a terrible tragedy. Fuck.
He just said it was awesome. Americans died in a fucking explosion.
God damn.
Wow, you're one fucked up individual, Wiggins.
Yeah, I know. King Rob just destroyed Vader.
Vader destroyed himself.
Yeah, Rob did a nice job on Vader.
So is it?
See, this is what you can't
is
do.
King
Vader.
Rob
You come in
supporting
here
Wiggin
like,
or what?
Do
King
something,
Rob.
But here I am, dude. Right here. You want to come up, take me on, Vader? Nah, you want to come in here talking like a bitch, and then what? I don't allow fucking bitch boys in here too often. I let Will up the other day. In fact, I need to play that. Can you go pause that for me, babe? While I run this fucking thing here, and then you got to tell me if it's working right. Okay. I'm gonna replay Will kissing my ass the other night. We're gonna do this. It's just a little segment. After that, maybe I'll open up the panel. But I got to get this part done. Oh yeah, I'll let Ziggy take some shots at Will. Fuck that guy. He let Scotty into his room to take shots at me. Fuck him. That's what he does. Okay, am I ready to do this? I think I am. Okay.
I was already letting someone take shots at me while I was in the room, so I was like, yeah.
I can't compete with Ray One and Bud.
He kept hitting at my fucking looks and shit. Why is it every time I go in his room, it becomes a beauty pageant? That's not right. And number two, even after he was a dick to me, I didn't even call him bald and ugly. I didn't say nothing.
This guy waits.
Now, Vader, don't get mad because Will's going to use a picture of your pappy. Okay? That's what's coming here. But just pay attention and you'll watch Will kiss my fucking ass. Now, keep in mind, before he came up on my panel, I was beating that fucking ass for hours. Yeah? I don't care about Tom Flash, Al's. The problem with Tom Flash is he's a fucking pussy. And he's always had me blocked. He's always had the chance to come over and talk to me. And he's just a fucking pussy, man. He's a fucking queer. He doesn't have a panel. He just fucking acts like a clown. He's just stupid as fuck. Yeah. I really don't like the guy, and I don't care about him because I'm not associated with him. And why is he over there crying about us? You know, see, that's what I'm talking about. People like that, fuck them. I don't give a shit about them. It's a stupid douchebag.
No,
I don't. I don't have anything to do with Tom Flash. I've never had a conversation with that fucking piece of shit. Okay. And how he brings me in as his content is a whole bunch like a lot of these other motherfuckers do. You know, so I've never talked to him. I don't know what the fuck his problem with me is. If he had any goddamn brains, he would have came talk to me a long time ago, and I could have told him exactly what the fuck was going to happen to him before it happened to him. But he's too stupid for that. So fuck him. To me, he's just a monkey. You know what I mean? He's just a monkey, man. He's
completely bad to him. As like, far as how he is watching him rant about jacking off to an eyeball.
Yeah, he's like just, to me, that guy's a psycho, and that's it. I don't give a fuck about it. Yeah, he's very mentally ill. But I don't care. That's his problem. He's admitted he gets $600 a month for SSI, and that's how he lives. Fuck him. I don't care about it.
Little crash.
Will, you didn't go down. We were just getting to the good part. Okay, let me do this. How am I going to do this? Okay, you got to let me know if this is going to go.
Yeah.
They'll walk into a mall or, yeah, who the fuck knows? Probably with Will, it'll be a liquor store. Yeah. All right, what? All right, what? 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 Speak up.
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Quién eres tú?
What?
¿Por qué hablas mal de mí? ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dijiste, pendejo? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Quién eres tú? Dime, pendejo.
Is that Slayer Cat? Who is that?
Why you fucking do this shit? You had to go live. Why did you have to go live, Gerald? Tell me that.
I didn't go live because of you.
Oh, no. Then why were you talking about me?
Why was I talking about you?
Yeah, why?
Talking about me in your stream.
I didn't say shit about you, bitch.
You're talking about me, man.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
No bullshit.
I didn't say shit about you. I was nice to you. So why do you
No,
have
you
to
weren't.
lie?
No, you weren't. No,
Because you were
not.
fucking jealous. Because you were fucking jealous.
You
Just
knew
to
I was in your room.
God
Billy
damn
Hayden
it.
came in
I was
talking to
nice
me and you
to
gave
you.
him a wrench. Fuck you, dude. I left.
Old ass bitch. I did not give him a wrench to time you out, you fucking pathetic old ass bitch.
He couldn't time me out because I blocked him, asshole.
Doesn't matter. It wasn't about you, but you wanted it to be about you, didn't you?
No, I sure
Bullshit.
did not.
Bull fucking shit.
I knew why you gave Billy the wrench, so I blocked Billy before he could use it.
So
And then
why'd
what
you go
I did,
live and start trashing me, dude?
I didn't start trashing you,
Man, why'd you have to trash me, man? Dude.
Doggo mama, I come into your room and you keep playing clips of me telling her she's a dumb bitch. Why you
You
playing clips
fucked
of me?
hard, you simp, you limp.
And you said that's Joe doing it.
You fucked hard. You're a fucktard. You're a simp. You're limp dick. You're a pencil dick. You're a fucking pencil dick. How about that, Jarl? How about that?
What about it?
Fuck. Yeah.
What about
Why
it?
do you do this? I try to be nice. I try to be
You weren't
nice.
trying to be nice. You're never trying to be nice.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Next thing you throw up that picture of Melody, start talking about what I heard. This is what I heard. I don't know for a fact, but people were telling me that you're over there trying to pretend I tried to get Melody. See, that's what started.
No, that's what
it.
Dot said. Dot said you were obsessed with her. Dot said that, not me.
No, Dot never said that.
Oh shit, I got the fucking video. Do you want me to play it?
Hmm?
Yeah, you know I do. You know I have the video, Jarl.
Well, I know. That's why you're gay. Why would you be copying all my shit? And, huh? Why would you be copying? Why would you be obsessed on my streams the way you are?
Oh, because I like. Because
you act like that woman up in Washington. You act like her. What are you doing?
Yes,
copying all my streams every
Rusty
day?
sent me
He said
here.
that he was interested in certain females at the time. Both
No,
before
you
and
said
after we
that,
did.
you dumb fucking bitch. You said
Never
that.
said he was obsessed with her. I never said
You
he was
want
obsessed
me
with her.
to show the fucking video,
The
bitch?
video clip that you showed like 50 times of us getting in an argument and me and saying he had interest in Melody and had an interest in
And
CB.
you are obsessed with Melody and Wolfie and me. That's what Charles
Interest.
said. That's what Charles
At the time when we were arguing, right?
The time when we were about bullshit.
Okay, you sound just like that badass gal.
Yeah, she
This
sent
is
me
in
here.
a
She
verbal
sent me
argument.
here. She sent me on
I'm
a
sure she did, you little purse
Yes.
puppy bitch. I'm sure she did. I'm so impressed. So
Let's see your
Yeah,
body,
because she
bitch.
owns
Let's
your
see
ball
your
sack.
body.
real hardcore interest in Melody. There's plenty of women to look at. He had a real hardcore interest in Melody. He had an interest in CB, and he had an interest in Aaron. Yeah, and Wolfie, I think at one point. Not me using him for what? You're gonna dump your disabled daughter on me when you die. You're not using me, you manipulative old freak. No, he was saying some shit the other night, like, I know the appeal to teenage girls, man. Some of them are pretty hot. And I was like, that doesn't sound weird. That's the remark about teenage girls he made one day. It was like just 2 days ago. And I told him,
I am the top moderator in a chat. My wrench matters. You're an idiot, Wiggin. Two-faced, backstabbing, buddy fucking motherfucker. Wiggin. Do something, Wiggin. I don't think Rusty's going to get mad at me for anything. I don't think she harbors any feelings of hate. You know, time heals all wounds. That's if you have a good heart. You don't have a good heart, Wiggin. And you got that little fucking girl sitting there, not even my peer. You're trying to shove a younger generation down my fucking throat. You're always bragging about you've been here. You ain't been here any longer than anybody else doing this shit. Are you sleeping right now, Wiggin? Let's see. You're 3 hours behind me, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. And for all I know, Rusty's laying in bed sleeping, doesn't know what's going on right now. She will. Or somebody may have fucking texted her, whatever. I don't bother her on her phone. She has both my numbers. She wants to call me, she can call me. She hasn't called me. You see, Wiggin, I treat everybody the same. You're the one who doesn't. You know, I say, oh, you go to his chat, you gotta fucking kiss his ass. You're the thin-skinned motherfucker, Wiggin. And JC, you're an ugly fucking bitch, and I hate you, and this is what you're going to get until you make things right with me, JC.
that's fucking weird. Why do you say shit like that, dude? That's why people call you a pedo.
Hey, Melody has shown her body. Wolfie has shown her body. Why don't you show your fucking body, bitch? You
My
fucking
body is
flabby
for
ass
my
motherfucker.
husband. You fucking
Show
pervert.
your fucking body. You have
My
no
body's
body. You're a
for my
flabby ass-
husband.
You were a
My
flabby
body's for my
ass
husband.
bitch.
I'm sorry,
You're a
man. My
flabby
body's for my
ass over the
husband.
hill bitch. You were a flabby ass over the hill bitch. That's why you won't.
Bro,
show your
Melody's
fucking
like
body.
that 10 years on. Shut the fuck up.
But she has a better body. She shows her body.
Sure,
You
I'm
don't
sure
care.
she might, dude. I'm
You
sure
won't
that's
show your
great. You're
body.
not gonna see my
Will
body.
has 5 pussies lined up, dude. Will.
Yeah, that
You
guy
gotta
is-
go. You gotta
he
go.
can't
You're
even
an
like.
idiot.
He's so messed out. He hasn't given anybody any space to
He's
even
messed
talk.
up. Alicia's
the
whole
video
body
player.
has been on the cam several times, douchebag. Several times. Several times she's been walking around on cam. Here at
In
my
front of the
house.
camera.
I'm sorry, she has bigger titties, she has a nicer ass. She's just better. Sorry. And that's not even your girl, dude. So why are you promoting that?
Yeah, like anybody cares. Like, good for you.
Like,
Okay,
why
man?
would we care? And why would Alicia show you her body? Why?
Yeah,
She doesn't give a fuck about you, dude. And why are you such a pervert that you have to see it? Don't forget
you're a purse
Gotti.
puppy. You're a
Why
fucking
don't,
purse
you,
puppy.
why don't you go get your own bitch? Really? Why don't you?
Actually, I agree with Will Durant because you got Angie and she'll stand up and shake her ass to the camera. She finally did it to me one night. No, I've never seen Alicia. When she's at Wigan, she's always crossing her arms down here. I can just imagine what her belly looks like after 4 kids. Science says. Just good, you got a pair of tits. So the fuck what? You're female. So the fuck what? You're still human. Now Will Durant goes a little far because he wants to see every woman's body because when you really don't get any pussy in real life, you want to see it. I don't think Will's gay. I think he really wants a woman, wishes he had a woman, and there's a lot of lonely men out there. Like you, Wigan. You must be lonely. You fucking bought this fucking bitch. Why are you paying for it, Wigan? Her kids aren't there. What about her kids? Do you love her kids just as much as she loves your child? Wigan, do you wear the same size Depends as your daughter?
I didn't make a mistake.
Buy a parked car.
I promise you. That's not a fat girl.
All merged up.
Did you know that?
That's funny.
Now you want to quit acting stupid now, Will? That's funny, man. You want to try to quit acting stupid as fuck for once
No,
in your
don't.
life?
I want to keep acting stupid forever and ever. Amen.
Nobody gives a fuck about Melody.
Jarl, why do I bring Melody up? Because you always bring Dot up. That's why I do,
I
Jarl.
don't bring Dot up.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
What are you talking about on my panel? She
You
has a right to
always
jump.
say, you want Alicia, man. You want Alicia. That's the only reason why I ever bring anybody else up, Jarl. And then you say I'm throwing pussy.
I didn't say you want Alicia. I did not say you
I
want
don't say
Alicia.
that bullshit. That's the only reason I ever bring. Or you call me a
I never
simp.
said you want
You call me
Alicia.
a simp.
I
Okay.
said
why
you're
don't you
just
just be
jealous that
nice?
I have
Why
her. I
don't you-
never said you
No,
want.
I've never been jealous of you and Dot. I have always congratulated
believe
you. I have
that
always
you
patted you
are-
on the fucking.
I don't believe you're a heterosexual male. I believe you're a closet queer. Okay,
Just to get
that's
away.
what I believe. Okay, I don't believe you want any women. I just don't believe you do. There.
No, I don't. And I'll show you right now. You want me to give you a little reach around, a biatch? No, Jarl, listen. I have always congratulated you on Dot. I've always said, good job, good job. I've never been jealous of you, Jarl. And you know that. You fucking know that, but you always bring it up.
No, I don't.
Every fucking time. Bullshit.
No, I don't, because let me tell you why, because you never shut the fuck up. Because you knew that Alicia and Wolf Wolf had a feud for about 5 years prior to Wolf Wolf ever even coming over to Elderverse. So the first thing you did when me and Alicia got together was stick Wolf Wolf's ass up in our face. You did that immediately.
Bullshit. I didn't
You
do
want to
that.
smile? Yes,
This
you
came
did.
That was
backstage.
not about you. That was
This
not
should
about
be
you
backstage.
or Dot. She did that. I didn't do it. I
Yeah,
always
brother.
told her not to. I always told her not to attack you and don't
Brought her half-naked ass
come on my
backstage.
channel. I always told her that. Okay. Yes, this is so much bullshit. This is gaslighting. This is fucking gaslighting. Okay,
No, it's
just be
not.
nice. Be noble. Be a Christian. Okay. I have enough enemies. I don't need you attacking me. Okay.
I
have
know
enough-
you don't. I know why you're here. You want another truce.
I had more
So go
people
ahead
than
and
you,
ask
Jarl.
me.
I've been
Go ahead
kicking
and
your
ask
ass
me.
all night with 40
Go ahead. I feel
subscribers.
merciful.
With 40 fucking subscribers, I've been
I
kicking your
feel
ass all night,
merciful.
Jarl. I've been
What?
kicking your ass all night, Jarl, with 40 subscribers on my Peter Pan account. Okay? I don't
Son,
need,
there's nobody in your room.
I don't,
There's nobody in your room. They're watching you ass out. That's all they're doing. They don't care about you. You have nobody in there. There's nobody in your fucking room, idiot. You're not winning anything.
because I left my stream to come here and put you in your fucking place.
No, you haven't had
No,
anybody in your room.
I am
You
very.
haven't had nobody in your room for an hour, dude.
I was kicking your fucking ass all fucking night, old man. I showed the fucking proof. Everybody fucking saw
You're
it.
mad, bro. Calm down.
Because I don't like
I
people
kick
lying.
That's
nobody's
some
ass.
I don't like people
Bringing out
lying.
some meth in him, man.
I
That's
don't
messed
like
up.
people lying. Well, his daughter looks like a meth head because of what was your ex-wife's name, Joe? Darlene?
Yeah,
What's
man,
this
that's
else?
what it was.
Rusty sent me a
Gross.
picture. It was Darlene. She was
Yeah.
a meth head. She was a fucking junkie.
Sure, dude.
It was
She
Darlene
is.
or something. Yeah, she was
she's
a
fucking
junkie.
meth head.
That's the
Yeah,
quality
she
of
was.
women.
She was.
Shut up and let me talk. That's the quality of women that Jarl had been. That's why he's so fucking joyful that he has this bitch right now. Because everybody he ever had before Doc came along was a fucking meth head junkie or an
No, they weren't.
alcoholic or something.
No, they weren't.
Oh bullshit! I saw the pictures, Jarl. They look
Actually,
like
this is
shit.
true.
You have
Almost
not
everybody
seen
we were
one.
with had some kind of
You
problem.
see one picture of a woman who got on your
They
shit.
look like
Yeah,
shit,
fuck this all
Jarl. Bullshit.
No, I could show you the women I've had. dude.
Darlene looked
I could show you the women I've had, and you'd fat for the
when 50 years ago. How long?
This
ago?
on the shit I've had.
I don't care, Jarl. To be honest, I
You'd hate-
really don't
You'd
care.
hate me even
I
worse,
wish
dude.
you well. I wish you well with Dot, Jarl. I wish you well.
Are you
I
saying
do
you
not
had better
care.
than me? Because you
I don't care about
I
either
did
of
not
you.
say I had
I
better.
wish
Yeah,
you
you did. Yeah, you
I
did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not say that.
I don't
You
care.
did, though, kind of. You did.
Jarl, I
I've
don't
had a
care.
couple good looking
Jarl, I have always said good for you. I've
All
always
your
wished
exes
you
have been on some shit. He's not lying about that. That is true.
Well, it looks like it.
No,
but-
not all of them. There's like 2 of them that weren't.
I don't know, man. We just had this conversation the other day.
Oh my
I don't know,
God.
man. I grew.
I'm gonna have to put that on a loop. I just loop it myself. Holy fuck. He did it again. And then he sits there and denies he didn't say it. Will Durant uses my material. Will Durant actually looks up to Billy Hayden. Otherwise, he wouldn't even post at me. Because when I go into Vegas, if he's there, he posts at me. So it's like he says I be, have a lot of people fighting with. It's not that I'm fighting with people, that I have people good and bad coming at me all the time. You can't handle it, Wiggin. Wiggin, why didn't you go live when I was live and do you want to right? You're talking about me, but you won't let me up on your panel. You won't let me in your chat, but you feel like you have the right to come into my chat and your friends and all that. Now I'm going to sit here. I want to listen to the rest of this, but it's like over 3 hours long. I get up this morning. I look at Rusty's to see what she's doing. That's the fucking first thing I do, Wiggin. You see, she's on your time 3 hours behind me. So I'm able to adjust to that. But I got to sleep. And I slept well last night. I went to bed early. I didn't come back online until this morning. It was after 6 o'clock before I even looked at the computer. So more than 8 hours I was offline. I should get $1 every time you guys say my name and I'm not there. Now I say we got to hear this again. We got to hear this. I want to let it play. I get my notebook and just write down the timestamp so I know right where it's at. A lot of times I just look and I got a pretty good memory. But some things you need to write down. I used to do it a little bit, take notes. I remember when Rusty commented about, Billy taking notes and all that back when she was helping you, Wiggin. This is total hypocrisy on fucking display right here by our friend Jarl Wiggin. He's a Christian. Or so he says he's a Christian. But just listen to the way he talks and how he treats people. Alicia, you are the dumbest woman out here. You're more dumb than JC is. JC's stupid. I mean, maybe you're smarter than JC. You haven't given any money away. JC has. She gave money to Darren Whitney. She gave money to fucking Zoofless Angel of the fucking Forest. She gave money to Mark. She bought these people shit, right? Who else? She gave money to Sebastian. Who else, JC? Bragging she's rich and everything. $813. Holy fuck. Yeah, I haven't really had breakfast. I'll have a cup of coffee and a joint. Hand rolled joint. Wow. 814.
Look, I grew up.
I don't go on other people's channels. This is
I grew up in the 70s, man. It was like everybody did shit and everybody was into free love. And, that's back in the hippie days and shit. You guys weren't even cum spots on your daddy.
You guys weren't even cum spots. Oh, that's real Christian. Nice Christian talk. You weren't even cum spots.
You would have grown up when I did.
If you would have grown up
when I did, by now.
only you would have got laid by now.
she's right next to me in bed.
You wouldn't be a virgin.
You want to talk?
You wouldn't be a virgin.
You want to talk?
Room, idiot. You're not winning anything.
Because I left my stream to come here and put you in your fucking place.
No, you haven't had anybody in your room.
I am
You
very.
haven't had nobody in your room for an hour, dude.
I was kicking your fucking ass all fucking night, old man. I saw the fucking proof. Everybody fucking saw
You're
it.
mad, bro. Calm down.
because I don't like people
People
lying.
know
That's
what
some
he's
meth.
at.
I don't like people
Bringing out
lying.
the meth in him, man.
I
That's
don't
messed
like
up.
people lying. Well, his daughter looks like a meth head because of what was your ex-wife's name, Joe? Darlene?
Yeah,
What's
man,
this?
that's what it was.
Rusty sent me her picture. It was Darlene. She was
Yeah.
a meth head. She was a fucking junkie.
Sure, dude.
It was Darlene
Yes.
or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was
she's
a
fucking
junkie.
meth head.
That's the
Yeah,
quality
she
of
was.
women.
She was.
Shut up and let me talk. That's the quality of women that Jarl had been. That's why he's so fucking joyful that he has this bitch right now. Because everybody he ever had before Doc came along was a fucking meth head junkie or an
No, they weren't.
alcoholic or some.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Oh bullshit! I saw the pictures, Jarl. They look
Actually,
like
this is
shit.
true.
You have
Almost
not
everybody
seen
who
one.
has had some kind of
You
problem.
see one picture of a woman who got on
They
your
look
shit.
like
That's
shit,
what it's all about.
Jarl. Bullshit.
No, I could show you the women I've had, dude.
Darlene looked
I could show you the women I've had, and you'd fat for the
what?
next
50
10
years ago? How long
This
ago?
on the shit I've had.
I don't care, Jarl. To be honest, I
You'd hate-
really don't
You'd
care.
hate me even
I
worse,
wish
dude.
you well. I wish you well with Dot, Jarl. I wish you well.
Are you
I
saying
do
you
not
had better
care.
than me? 'Cause you
I
literally
don't
just-
care about
I
either.
did not say I had
I
better.
wish
Yeah, you
you
did. Yeah, you
No,
did.
I did.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not say that.
I don't
You
care.
did though, kinda. You did.
Jarl, I
I've had
don't
a couple
care.
of good looking
Jarl, I have always said good for you. I've
All
always
your
wished
exes
you
have been
well.
on some shit. He's not lying about that. That is true.
Well, it looks like it.
No,
but-
not all of them. There's like 2 of them that weren't.
I don't know, man. We just had this conversation the other day.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know, man. I grew up.
I don't go on other people's channels. This is what
I grew up in the 70s, man. It was like everybody did shit and everybody was into free love. And, you know, that's back in the hippie days and shit. You guys weren't even cum spots on your daddy's shorts, man, when I was doing my thing. Okay. So you have no idea. Okay. That's why you never got any pussy. Well, if you would have grown up when I did, you would have got laid by now.
I got
You
your
realize that?
mom. I got your mom. She's right next to me in bed.
You wouldn't be a
You want to talk to
virgin.
her? You want to talk to
You
her?
wouldn't be a virgin.
You want to talk to her? You want to talk to your mom? She's right here.
My mom's dead.
She said, "Why is my son such a fucking
You're-
asshole?
you're
Why is my son
you're
on
fucking my
24
mom,
fucking
dude.
hours a day?
You're
Yeah,
fucking
she
my
wants to know
mom.
why
You're worse off than I thought you were.
He wants
You're
to
worse
know why
off
her
than I
son is on
even
YouTube
thought.
all fucking day. You have a nice looking woman, Jarl. Why are you on YouTube all fucking day? Why?
I'm not in YouTube all day.
Oh, fucking shit. Why do you feel the
No, I'm
need to go
not.
live every night, Jarl? The vindication because Billy Hayden's being mean to me. He's being
Billy
mean.
Hayden,
Bullshit.
let the dipshit. Billy Hayden doesn't matter to me. Okay, Billy Hayden is something I wipe my boots on and I wipe my ass with. Okay, get that straight, fuckhead. Billy Hayden don't matter to me. Billy Hayden's obsessed with me. Okay, plain and simple.
But the difference is Billy's having fun and you're not. You're angry. You're
I got
oh,
to live.
bullshit.
I don't
You
need
go
Billy
live
Hayden.
every time Billy goes live. You go live. I see you.
No, I don't.
You think
No, I
we're
don't.
dumb? Do you think we're dumb, Jarl? Do you think we're
And Billy, well, yeah, I think you're real dumb because I don't go live when Billy does. And Billy cries about it every minute of the day. Why doesn't Jarl go live when I go live? Well, I try not to overlap anybody. That's why.
But you know what the
I like to
difference
laugh
is?
at Billy.
Billy doesn't get nasty. He doesn't get malicious. Why do you?
Oh,
Jarl?
fuck you.
It's jealousy.
Okay,
It's
now I'm
jealousy.
going to
It's
get rid of you.
fucking
Now I'm going to get rid of you because you just suck at Billy's dick. Billy is the most nasty ass little fucking punk I've ever fucking seen on YouTube. He's even worse than you, okay? And that's saying a lot. What are you talking about? Billy doesn't get nasty. All Billy does is lie his ass off. Everything out of that guy's mouth is fucking bullshit. All he does is repeat Rusty's talking points, dude. So suck it, dude.
Jarl,
That's
I
all
really
I know.
don't care. I've told you many times I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to
You
fight.
don't
with
want to fight. Why are you sitting there
I
still?
have worse. There are worse people than you guys. Okay, there are worse fucking assholes.
Who are they? Who
I
are
don't
they?
want to fight with you. The
Who are
people
they?
that you hate, Jarl. The people that you fucking hate, which you should be focusing on instead of me, Jarl. That's who.
What? Like who?
The people who are fucking doxing your daughter on their channel. That's who
you.
you should focus on instead of
Yeah.
me.
No, I'm
'Cause I'm not doing anything to you. Dummy. I'm not doing anything to you.
You're not.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't until you brought me up.
You wanna have a real deal, dude. Let me explain myself to you. I don't care what you do, Will. I really
Yeah,
don't
you
care.
do, obviously.
No, I don't.
Obviously.
No, I'm not in competition with you.
Bullshit.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, here's my problem. You know, the one thing that's bugging the fuck out of me, dude,
What?
is you fucking outing me every time I use a troll to I'm not doing nothing. And you gotta sit there and go, Jorl, that's Jorl, that's Jorl.
No, I don't do that. I just
Why don't
address
you
you
do
by
that?
your
Huh?
I do address you by your no, I don't do the JT thing. JT's like, that's Will, that's Joel. I don't do that. I just call you by your name. If you don't
Why
want
do you
me
have
to
to
do
do
that,
that? Why
if you
do
don't
you
want me to
need
do that, I
to
won't do it. If you don't want me to, I won't do it. How's
Why
that?
don't you just quit doing that, dude? Because I'm doing something else. I'm not.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not snitching. It's not that I'm snitching. I just go,
Yeah, you
Joel,
are. You're snitching.
LOL. I'm like, Joel, LOL. No, I'm not like, that's Joel, guys. That's what JT does. That's what JT does. I've seen
That's
him.
what CB does. CB does.
Yeah, I
You
don't do that. I'm just like, Joel, LOL, you know?
don't
Okay,
need to do
if
that,
you
dude.
don't
I don't
want
want
me to do that-
everybody knowing. I
Yeah,
don't want everybody knowing what I'm
Joel,
doing.
it's
Okay.
not, it's really not a secret. If you have like 10 brain cells, everybody can figure out who you are. Okay. But if you don't want me to,
I know. I'm not trying to hide it, dude. I just
Yeah.
have these exclusive handle names for the situation at hand. That's what I have. I just have fucking,
if you don't
I have
want me
these fucking handle names for the situation at hand. That's all I have. Everybody knows it's me
Okay.
because
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't want me to, I won't do it, Charles. But you got to be nice. You can't do this passive aggressive bullshit where you call, yeah, they're a bunch of simps in here. They're a bunch of fucking simps in here. Yeah, don't do
does
that.
that word bother you? Why does that word bother you? I thought Vader was this.
Because it's
I
always
thought you were
directed
taking
at-
a higher ground on Vader. Why would you care if I use the term
because you called me that. It's always directed.
I know. I wasn't doing that today. I take your
Charles,
side
let me
once
tell you
in a
something,
while.
Charles. I know you've been streaming, so you didn't see what. Okay, I know you didn't see what happened to my stream. I kicked Melody to the curb. A simp
I
would
saw
do
it.
that.
I watched it all
A
because you
simp
didn't
would
like you
do
fucked with my daughter. You shouldn't have fucked with my daughter.
Nah, it's not about that, Charles. It's about loyalty. The L word, loyalty. It's about that.
What happened to ride or die? That's the one I want to know. What
Loyalty.
happened?
Yes. Where are the ride or dies? Where are the
What happened to the ride or die?
Well, you got one. I think God is your ride or die. Okay, I'm still waiting for a true ride or die. I don't have it. Because they're all fucking disloyal, and I will kick them to the fucking curb. Including you, Melanie. I changed your name, Charles. I fucking changed your name to Melania. Okay, that's a
Oh,
little.
so you heard me. You heard me. You didn't even know her name. You're so drunk.
No, Serena. Serena called her Melanie. I said, okay, that's her name from now on. Melanie. Okay,
Yeah.
a
So
little.
your AI bot renamed her. I mean, you're going with that.
Oh, Serena's me. Serena's me.
Yeah,
No,
I think
Charles,
so.
honestly, Charles, I
I'm
don't want
fucking pretty
I
sure
don't want to
Serena
fight with you. Charles, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to show your daughter. I don't want to do anything. I'm not JT. Okay? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you are. You're just as bad.
No, bullshit. You know that's not true. You know that's not
Let me get to the root of the problem here, okay?
Rusty killed JFK. Rusty killed Abraham Lincoln. Rusty was James Wilkes Booth, guys. He was in Ford's Theater. Yeah.
What are you doing right now? You sound like Billy Aiden. Fuck out of my face. I don't care
Well,
about
you're a
Rusty.
little paranoid. The P
I
word.
don't care about Rusty. Here's the problem. I'm sick and tired of watching streamers, especially males.
Now there's the biggest fucking lie right there. Doesn't care about Rusty. You're full of shit. You're downright full of shit. That's all your girl talks about is Rusty. And you know, I wish I were spiteful and just did this out of spite just to piss you off. But see, unlike you, Wiggin, I'm sincere. I am a true Christian and a Yankee, a proud American. You're chicken shit. You don't dare come up here and talk to me one-on-one on my panel. Why is that? Because you can't bloviate like you hear. Yeah. Be thankful I wasn't awake when this was live, because I probably would have participated in Will Durant's chat and I would have kept a lot of people in there. You're fucked, Wiggin. You're fucked.
Who are fucked up and have a shit room, okay? I want you to make your room better. Okay? Your stream
Okay,
sucks.
help me.
It has
Help
to
me not
listen.
to have-
It doesn't
help-
do it.
Help
I'm
me
trying to
not
help you right here.
help me
Your
not to have a
stream
shit
sucks,
room.
dude.
What do I have to do to not have a shit room?
Okay, listen. All we got left is Billy and JC. Now, come on. You can see the dire straits we're in, right? You can see that.
Jarl, I will
Now,
tell
you
you
keep
something.
listening to me, dumb fuck. You keep picking up strikes and
Don't tell me
copyrights and
something.
shit.
Don't ever
You can't
fucking
even
tell
be
me
live.
something.
You can't even be alive for more than one day a week, dude. This is really, fucking up YouTube.
Because I'm working.
I need somebody to step up, okay? And you're dropping the ball here, dude.
Jarl,
That's
I will
what's
tell you
going on.
something. You need to make peace with Billy because you're both gonna be
Not
here.
making peace with Billy ever. I don't give a shit about Billy.
You will. You will.
No, I won't.
Billy's.
No, I will not.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
No,
You will.
Billy has crossed. Billy has crossed the
I
line.
need a
Does
man.
he
Dog shit,
step up
bro.
here?
Does Billy dog shit? Does he dog your family? No, he does.
No, but he's got that bitch up here there that has with an
Yeah.
admin in his room. So fuck that guy. And he's singing her praises and fucking spouting all her bullshit all over.
See, this is where you're wrong again, Wiggin. I'm the only admin in my chat. Rusty does not have she's not admin. And she's become my little sister. And if she wants an admin, I'll give it to her. Then you will be pissed. Then we won't just be hearing the audio. I won't have to sit here and hold the phone up so you can see what's going on. I can just fucking play it here. Now we're conducting war, Wiggin. You better fucking watch out because you're gonna end up like the Japanese when I'm done with you. I'm gonna fucking shove a torpedo up your ass and nuke you. You're gonna get hit from below with a torpedo and from above with a fucking trident. This is complete hypocrisy on fucking display. There, Will Durant finally he's done me the favor I've been needing him to do. I wish I wasn't in bed when this was going on. Wish I would, but I can't change that. I can't. I'm here now. So you're wrong, Wiggin. Nobody has an admin in my chat. Nobody. I am the administration. And he's right. I don't dox your family. Oh, he's got that bitch. That cow from Washington up there. So what? You got JC. JC's fucking in your chat. All right. You got Logical using my mother's picture, but that's okay. All right. Billy's just thin skin. Fuck you, bitch. All Rusty has to do is, Billy, let me have the admin and I'll let her do her fucking thing and she can come up and do, bring up 2 accounts and do right, all that. I don't bother. I make you fucking squirm just using basic shit. And Will Durant's kicking your ass. No, you ain't got nobody in your chat. You don't have, who do you have in your chat? All of JC's people. That's who, anybody else comes in there. Oh, you know, you're being like Billy Hayden, and then you kick him. Yeah, I don't kick people and then bring them back, kick people. You know, Will Durant, he does his panel the way he wants. All right. Hey, there's my nephew. Are you coming to town or what? I need to run some errands. Please. It's early, so my news comes on at 9:00. So he pretty much knows, Scott, that I'm live at 9:00 in the morning. Usually I'm not like this. Okay. You know, there are times, you know, shortly after 8:00, I'll go live for an hour, have the chat up for an hour before the news comes on. So what he did, Scott, because he's on the West Coast, all right, you know, you see me, you're the last one I talked to, said I'm going to bed. And I did. I fucking lay down on the couch, fell asleep with the TV on. Got up once to go to the bathroom. I wasn't online. I actually shut my shit off. So it's 8:32. We're going to listen to this a little bit more.
The place, so fuck him. You're not doing that. You're not doing.
You left your papers here yesterday. I got a hand rolled joint. I'm hiring a fucker. That's a mixture of what you brought and what I have. That so hurry up and bring that shit here, Scott. Probably shouldn't do that. I don't know. There are laws in New York on that, how much you can have. You need a permit to, you got to have a permit to sell it.
He is.
All right, let's get back to this shit.
His crimes are worse than Gotti's.
No bullshit. Nah.
I would predict
Gotti
Gotti.
is the again. Rusty was James Wilkes Booth, guys. He was in Ford's Theater. Yeah.
What are you doing right now? You sound like Billy Hayden. Fuck out of my face. I don't care
Well,
about
you're a
Rusty.
little paranoid. The P
I
word.
don't care about Rusty. Here's the problem. I'm sick and tired of watching streamers, especially males, who are fucked up and have a shit room, okay? I want you to make your room better, okay? Your stream
Okay,
sucks.
help me.
But
Help me not
listen,
to have-
I'm telling you,
help-
I'm trying to help you right here.
Help me
Your
not to have a
stream
shit
sucks,
room.
dude.
What do I have to do to not have a shit room?
Okay, listen, all we got left is Billy and JC. Now, come on. You can see the dire straits we're in, right? You can see that.
Carl, I will
Now,
tell
you
you
keep
something.
listening to me, dumb fuck. You keep picking up strikes and
Don't tell me
copyrights and
dumb.
shit.
Don't ever
You can't
fucking
even
call
be
me dumb.
live.
Yeah,
You can't even be alive for more than one day a week, dude. This is really,
'cause
fucking
I'm
up
working.
YouTube.
Because I'm working.
I need somebody to step up, okay? And you're dropping the ball here, dude.
Charles,
That's
I will
what's
tell you
going on.
something. You need to make peace with Billy because you're both gonna be
Not
here.
make a peace with Billy ever. I don't give a shit about Billy.
You will. You will.
No, I won't.
Billy's.
No, I will not.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
No,
You will.
Billy has crossed. Billy has crossed the I line. need a
Does
man.
Billy dox you,
Step up
Charles?
here.
Does Billy dox you? Does he dox your family? No, he doesn't.
No, but he's got that bitch up here there that has with an
Yeah.
admin in his room. So fuck that guy. and he's singing her praises and fucking spouting all her bullshit all over the place. So fuck him. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. He is. Now, his crimes are worse than Gotti's.
No bullshit. Nah.
I would predict
Gotti
Gotti.
is the fucking Gotti is a fucking little piece of shit on the bottom of my shoe. Yeah, I hope you're listening. I hope you're right, the sensitive God. Girl, that's the problem with you. That's the problem. You go by the moment, okay? You don't
I don't go by
realize
the
who the bad guys are and who the good guys are. Billy's not a bad guy.
Not a
Gotti is
slight
bad
against
guy.
Billy is a horrible
Woman's
human
dream.
being. Okay,
I
period.
know.
End of story.
Trying to get this
He's
fucking
not
Billy is
asshole
a bad
man.
guy. Listen to me. If I get out of the way, do you realize Billy's going to come for you next? You realize?
Okay, I would say this about Gotti. Gotti's not hurting people in real life. Gotti is just a piece of shit in chat. Billy's not even a piece of shit in chat.
Yeah, he is.
No,
Yeah, he is.
he's a goofball. He's a fun-loving goofball. I love him. I really like him.
You have several reasons to be here. You're
I like
here
him.
to get logical off your ass. That's not going to happen.
Jarl, I am drunk right now. I have zero reasons to be here other than the fact that this is a competition to me. I saw that you were streaming. I told my
I'm not
stream
in competition with you. You're not in my
full
caliber.
of
You're
fucking
not in my
shit.
league.
That's why you have to
Will,
post a score.
Will,
Every
you're not
time we
in
go
my
at
league.
that,
You're not in competition.
Oh,
You're in competition with Vader. You're in Vader's league.
yeah.
You're in
Okay,
Vader's
that's
league.
why you
You're not
always
in
have
my
to post a score. That's why
You're
you always
never
have
going to
post
be
a
in my league.
score.
Okay? We're not in competition.
Well, you're right
have-
about that because I've been kicking your ass all night, Jarl. I showed
You're
you.
not kicking my ass, dude.
I
This place
showed the
is full of-
fucking numbers, and I'm on.
Okay, listen to me, man. You're not going to talk to me like a little bitch, okay? This is YouTube. 95% of these people in here are assholes, okay? Everybody's going to outnumber me, and JC's going to outnumber everybody, okay? Now, what are you going to tell me? That JC has a stream full of brain surgeons? Is that what you're going to tell me? That all these people are enlightened and that's why she's got 57 people in her room? There's a reason you might have a couple more than me, and it's probably because 95% of these people are absolute dummies, okay? You understand that part of it?
Yeah, I got
Not
one
winning.
right now.
So let me get this straight. That high percentage of us here are dummies. But here he is hanging out with us, making streams on me and crying about Rusty, that bitch in Washington State. You're drawing the attention. I shouldn't even be responding. But that's what you want because you think no, Wiggin. No. I'm gonna fucking tie you to a tree and have my way with you, Wiggin.
I'm on my Peter Pan account. I have 40 subs on that account, Charles. You're losing. You're fucking losing. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not losing.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
not losing.
Take the L. Take the L, Jarl. It happens. It happens.
I'm winning because
Jarl,
I garner the people with intelligence. You
Jarl.
don't.
Oh,
Neither
Sebastian. Yes, Sebastian.
Okay.
Owls. Yes, the heavy hitters. You got the intellectuals, the philosophers, Sebastian, and the owls. And who else you got? Who else you got, Jarl? Sebastian
You think
and owls?
Sebastian's an intellectual?
Kelja. Is Kelja still allowed to come here? I don't think she is. I don't think she's
Yes,
still
she
allowed to
is.
come here with Dot. With Dot here. Oh damn. No, Jarl.
Oh, you come here as long as she's not blocking my ass.
No, Jarl.
She's very respectful. She's not a mouthy bitch like some of the rest of these ones
I
are.
thought Dot
When she
hates her.
left and came back with another account because she got unblocked me on one, so I don't care at that point.
No, Jarl. I try to get along with you. I try to give you
Now
comments.
she said she was going to give me her dick pic that she got from Miss Butterfly. Now, if I need it, do you need me to get a hold of that?
Wait, what?
They were laughing for hours.
They said they were laughing for hours.
Who? Who?
Huh?
Wait, what did you just say? I didn't.
I said Kelja was going to get me the dick pic, your dick pic from.
Oh,
She's already got it from.
That's just a pause on her because Rusty this is Rusty's broadcast that I'm playing. I'm not restreaming Wiggin. Scott, what you don't know is there's another chat, a Vegas chat, and they're in there, and I'm the topic of discussion, Scott. So you don't get to see that. Unless you're sitting here, so I show you, where it's at, or you could be watching it at the same time I'm watching it. Because they're talking about me in a different chat, Scott. The people we're talking about. So she's showing Wiggin.
melting faces. Yeah, no.
I need to get this
He's
fucking
not
asshole
asshole.
man. Listen to me. If I get out of the way, do you realize Billy's going to come?
Hey, kiddos.
You
Okay,
realize?
I would say this about Gotti. Gotti's not hurting people in real life. Gotti is just a piece of shit in chat. Billy's not even a piece of shit in chat.
Yeah, yes.
That's
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
That's her doing that. I'm not doing
He's a
this. Is
goofball.
she's replaying that.
Fun-loving goofball. I love him. I really like him.
You have several reasons to be here. You're
I like
here
them.
to get logical off your ass. That's not going to happen.
Jarl, I am drunk right now. I have zero reasons to be here other than the fact that this is a competition to me. I try to get along with you. I try to give you
Now,
confidence.
she said she was going to give me her dick pic that she got from Miss Butterfly. Now, if I need it, do you need me to get a hold of that?
Wait, what?
They were laughing for hours.
They said they were laughing for hours.
Who?
Huh?
Wait, what did you just say?
I said Kelja was going to get me the dick pic, your dick pic from.
Oh,
She's already got it from Miss Butterfly.
no, because I didn't send it to Miss Butterfly.
So they,
She just said her friend.
she got
That's a lie. You know, I sent it to 3 people and they will never share it with anybody. And the only person who said anything about it was Tiffany. That person. That fucking person.
Hey, so he confirmed just now what we already done.
Well,
Swapping dick pics and shit. All right, got it.
Well, I don't-
Thank you for telling
I
us.
don't think you want me to get. You
I
don't
was
want me.
wondering about that.
You don't want me to get a hold of your dick pic, do you?
You won't. They won't send it to you, Jarl. Trust me.
No, but they'll show another girl.
No, they won't. I don't think Tiffany has access to it anymore. And Jen or Doggo, I think Doggo deleted it, and she wouldn't do it anyway. And the other person is Jen. She probably deleted it. She wouldn't do it anyway. Yeah, guys, little tip for the guys out there: if you're gonna send your dick pic to women out there, make sure they're trustworthy. Okay, I sent mine to 3 people who are pretty trustworthy. If I had sent it to Tessa, everybody would have it right now. But I didn't do that because I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I sent her enough. I sent Tessa enough. She embarrassed me.
This is
He's drunk as fuck. It's just
Nah, I'm not that drunk. I'm not that drunk. Dot, I will say this. Dot, while I'm here, while I'm here, I will tell you this. Dot, I don't want to attack. I don't want to say nasty things about you. I don't want to make videos about you. So just be nice. I will be nice to you. I won't talk about you. Just
I have been next to you.
yeah, for the past week after I shamed you.
Your asshole friend there, Barky, had you coming at me because she had.
That's
a
not
beef.
true.
Not-
That's
not
not true,
just
dog.
yet.
That's
If
not
you
true.
You started
That's not
attacking
true.
me over that shit.
That's
Just
not
because I said
true.
something to her.
Nah,
Why don't you let out the women's arguments then, man?
that's
Look,
not
You
true.
wouldn't get
look,
killed in
look,
the crossfire.
Look, those two were fighting
We
over
were
Anakin.
already
I
arguing.
know,
They were
I know,
they were
but I
fighting
didn't get in
over
the middle of it.
Anakin.
I didn't get
They
in the
were
middle of it.
fighting. They were
Right.
fighting over Anakin years ago.
I don't think so. I don't think, no. Wolf was not fighting for anything.
And that was just my friend.
No, but Anakin dumped
He
Wolf Wolf.
had-
No,
Anakin
that's
dumped Wolf
bullshit.
Wolf.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, he did. He dumped
is
her
not-
I
fucking
never had
ass.
nothing
When he
news.
when he found out those were wigs, he got rid of that shit in a hurry.
No, that's not true.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, Don and Jarl, I would say to both of you, I won't talk about it. I'll even say nice things about you like I always do. Just don't attack me. That's all I ask.
I don't want to attack you, dude. I want you to
You just
succeed.
did. You
man.
just did last night.
Listen to
Jarl.
me. Listen. I want you to listen to me. I want you to
We went
succeed
hard. We got pictures of your relatives.
Because-
We didn't go that far.
because this shit going on in here is boring as fuck. Do you understand how boring this shit is? Actually, you should know.
I like it. I find it entertaining, honestly.
You find Otto very entertaining.
No, not him. No, not him.
That's the leading man in YouTube right now is Otto. Otto is running shit.
Well, yeah, JC
Right.
has to come to that realization that yeah, he's
Well,
not
it's
a
fine. I don't care if Otto's running shit. I just think it's an embarrassment to you.
Yeah, Otto's
Okay.
Otto's not doing anything for our community. I agree.
Because I'm trying to step aside. Billy Hayden is overshadowing you right now. That's embarrassing.
Well, that's fine.
by
That's
the way.
fine. I like Billy.
Huh?
I think Billy's talented. I like the guy. I like the guy. And
Billy is Billy's pull,
Damn.
Billy is pulling way more pussy than you are. He's got Rocky Coleman and Tom.
Okay,
You know what I
whatever.
mean?
Yeah, whatever. I like him.
Huh?
I like him. I like him. I think you
Yeah,
did.
Billy's winning. Billy's pulling more. He's
Yeah,
pulling
sure.
more fucking spoon than
Good.
any of you guys.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's embarrassing, man. But
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad for him.
you
I'm
should
glad.
be able to do better than CD. You
I'm
really
glad
should.
for him.
Yeah. Kind of worried.
No, I've been fapping to this guy Alberto. I've been fapping to this guy. Honestly, I've been fapping to Alberto. Yeah, this is Papa Vader.
What's
Alberto.
funny about that? You want to know what's funny about that dick right there? That
Looks like
is that really his dad?
Yeah.
Because that guy looks like the prototype motherfucking Cuban old guy in Miami, right?
Yeah, but he had,
But
Yeah,
the only thing missing from him is a fucking Cuban cigar in his fucking
well,
mouth.
I think he has that in some of his other pictures. But the
Does
crazy
he?
thing is, Charles, this guy has game. Okay, this guy got a woman pregnant like 12 times. Okay, Vader has
Yeah.
never fucked a girl. This guy got a woman pregnant 12 times. Why? Explain that to me. Explain how Vader can be so fucking pathetic when it comes to women when his dad got somebody pregnant 12 freaking times. I don't get it. I guess
I don't know, but it.
Well, I don't have.
Don't quit crying about Vader. He's winning.
I
I ain't
agree.
crying. I ain't
Didn't
cry. I
go
hit
for it.
back. I don't cry. I hit back.
I saw Vader tonight get very upset with JC, and he went up there and had to tell her he had a big dick, and
Yeah,
that you're losing
You
at
know,
that
she
point.
said that he sent her his confidence. Fuck you, bitch. You know you wanted to see it.
No,
It was
no,
crazy.
that was cringe, man.
I
You
toy.
should-
I toy with Vader like a cat playing with a mouse. That's what I do.
Yeah,
That's,
that was so cringe of Vader to go up there and lose his shit.
Vader is
over-
the walking definition of cringe, Charles. That's all he is.
Yeah.
He can't help it. That's all he fucking
But
does.
you look bad because you're jealous of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous of Vader. Okay. I'm jealous of Vader. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm
Why
the
are
one
you-
who's jealous of Vader. You're really gonna say that bullshit?
Gregor got he yelled at it. Go ahead, I'm jealous. Fuck you, bitch.
How are you running streams on Vader? Why?
I'm the one who's jealous of Vader. No, it's called actions leading to consequences. Every video that I have on my channel about Vader is because he was fucking calling me or trying to embarrass me or some other fucking bullshit. That's why he has those videos on my channel. That's why his ugly fucking fat ass dad is on your screen right now.
I have the same problem with Hayden.
I've been a girl pregnant 12 times.
I am Hayden's entire content. For a year, I've been entertaining Billy Hayden, giving him content. And you know what? His day is pretty much over, man. I'm sick and tired of this fucking asshole having no content whatsoever except for me and maybe 6 Snicker bars and a fucking overburnt steak and a bowl of popcorn that he can stuff down his fucking fat ass. And you know what? He's going to have to find some new content, and I have to make that decision. And you know what?
He's going to have to find some new content. You're watching. Otherwise, you wouldn't know that I had 6 Snicker bars with almonds in them. So you're watching. Listen to this fucking garbage. You're a punk. Wiggin, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, let's see. 8:51. Ain't gonna be long. My fucking radio program's gonna be on. That'll get you fucking going. Come on up and I'll give you admin. You want admin in my fucking chat? Come on, Wiggin, I'll give you admin. You fucking idiot. You're a fucking scared little boy. You are fucking scared. Look under your bed. Billy might be there.
You need to make those decisions with Vader. You need to cut him off. You know, I'm just
I
telling
tried to. Hey, Jarl, I was working this morning. I was working. Do you think I want to deal with this fucking asshole? I put his fucking dad's picture on my channel the other day because he kept doxing me. And I took it down. I said, I'm going to leave it up for a day. I took it down. What happened yesterday morning? He streamed. I guess he did a lot. I wasn't even there. He did a live stream. He invited JT. They were doxing the shit out of me. That's what people told me. That's why his dad is
See, I don't go to Vader's stream, so I don't know what he does. It's sort of like irrelevant to me.
Now, why'd you go after Tom's daughter, though? I'm curious of why he felt like.
Well, why I did that? Because he was attacking me for no reason.
Why do you still have videos up on your channel about us?
Oh, what? I took yours down, Jarl. This is how nice I am. If you leave me alone for a few weeks, I will take your stuff down. Unlike JT, who will leave it up forever. Okay?
Yeah,
I will take your stuff down. Leave me alone. Don't talk about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. I'll take your stuff down.
What else was I gonna say here?
No, honestly, Jarl, you are not my enemy. You don't do the malicious shit. You don't try to embarrass me like some other assholes. So I appreciate that. So yes, I would just ask you not to,
I think he wants in my pants.
Be friends. Let's be friends.
Well,
and I would, I enjoy
he
your
hates
feud
Alicia.
with Billy Hayden, but to be honest, I think you guys are two of the best streamers in our community. So yeah, why don't you just try to coexist in the spirit of Trump, in the spirit of Trump in the peace deal, the Middle East peace deal. Okay, try to coexist.
He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that because, look, man, I know you don't believe in conspiracy theories, but that guy's got his head all the way up. Billy does it. What's her name's ass? Billy restreams a restream of you.
Trump
that we knew
he's like the third. He's like the third wheel, and Billy never gets the news. That is his bitch now. He gloats about it all day. Now that bitch is never going to get off. Don't sit here and say that I'm the.
You're talking about Billy. I thought you were talking about Trump. I was like, what the hell? Trump has his head up Rusty's ass? You're talking about Billy?
No, Billy does. And Billy has to take orders from her. So this is never going to happen.
I don't think it's personal.
Well, oh yeah, it is personal. Yeah, Billy has to follow orders just like anybody else. You're doing it too. I realize that you do not want that conflict. JC doesn't want that conflict. Nobody wants that conflict. Okay, Dougie Doug doesn't want that conflict. Okay, everybody sidesteps that, but there's no way out for me. You know, you people need to quit expecting that I have the same options you have. I don't have the same options you have. I don't have the same options you have. He's always gonna have a problem with that bitch. Yeah, unless he keeps jacking off her eyeball. That's his only way out. Yeah, he's gonna have to keep pulling his butt to her eyeball, and that's it. That's all. Yeah, that's
To
it.
her eyeball. What does that mean? To her eyeball.
He said he got tired of her because he was tired of jacking off to her eyeball.
And she
He
would
wa-
show no,
He wanted
I thought that was
yeah, he
Tom
wanted
Flash.
to just be scared.
yeah, I swear to God, that's what he
I
Yeah,
thought that
that's
was
what he
Tom
said.
Flash who said that.
It is who said it. That's who we're talking about.
Tom Flash said that. That's
I
why
thought
they
you were
broke
talking about
up.
Billy Aiden. What are you? I don't know what you're talking about. I love Tom Flash. Tom Flash always supports me. He never stabs me in the back.
I know he does. I'm not saying anything bad about him. He got tired of jacking off to the eyeball. That's what happened.
I thought
Then
you were
she
talking about
attacked him.
Billy Aiden.
Because she wasn't going to lose control of him. You know what I mean? But he got tired of jacking off. What if you had to jack off to an eyeball for a year? Would you get
Well,
tired
better
of that?
better be a sexy eyeball.
What?
Better be connected to like a sexy pair of tits or something. Huh? An eyeball. I don't know. Are there any hot females in chat who want to volunteer their eyeball to be jacked off to?
Well, there used to be a lot of women had an eyeball. Didn't Queen Bee have an eyeball?
That's Calja. Calja is a cartoon character. How many times did you jerk off to her, Charles?
Who?
Before Doc came along, how many times did you jerk off to Calja, the cartoon character?
No. I used to. My favorite was Jessica
Mother-
Rabbit. Jessica
Miss-
Rabbit.
Yeah,
Water.
true. Yeah,
How
her
many-
son Jessica Rabbit.
Did you like Miss Butterfly? Because guess what? She fapped me.
No, I never did. I never got that tight with her. Got a little bit.
Okay. Well, I got some good news. Some good news, Charles. She wasn't as nice looking as her pictures because I saw some pictures of her that did not look like the pictures that she showed.
I expect that almost everywhere.
Yeah, that's true of a lot of these people.
Surprise.
And that was one of the reasons. Oh, I hope she's not listening. That was one of the reasons why I kind of cooled off on her.
Well, why don't you flip your cam on right now? Let's get that out of the way. Let's see.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, here you go. That's me, guys. You see me? I have a beard. I have a gray beard, and I have a bowler hat, whatever the fuck is that. But that's me. That's me, guys.
Let's let the ladies see what they're
What do you
actually
think?
getting.
What do you think, guys? That's me. That's me. You like me? You like
They're
me?
gonna go get all huffy over Wolf Wolf.
No,
He's
no.
ready to fight. Some
Why
fight
are you so
words.
scared to show yourself? I'm curious.
Oh, because I don't want the ladies like panties to melt. That thought. I don't want their panties to melt.
Really?
He thinks they'll melt.
Yeah, they'll melt. They'll melt
see
and have
that-
heart attacks. It'll be like the Beatles.
Just
It'll
worry
be like
about
the Beatles.
fire safety.
They'll be screaming their heads off. Their panties will be melting, and they'll be screaming. They'll be having heart attacks. If I ever turn my camera on, God, are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Temple, or what is it? The Ark of the Covenant, Indiana Jones.
Yes,
This is
yeah,
almost
look at that
over.
place. The melting faces. Yeah,
He's gonna kiss my
Damn,
ass.
man,
It's fucking late, dude.
the melting faces. Yeah, no, it's not.
How is it you managed to stay up all night drinking?
Coffee, and just sheer willpower, sheer determination. Okay. But do you want me to? Do you want me to turn my camera on, Dot? Let me do it. Okay. Okay. Fox News alert, guys. Breaking news. I'm gonna turn my camera on for the first fucking time. Here we go. Hold on. Let me do pushing some buttons.
He's not gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, Oh shit, my camera's broken. I won't let.
Yeah, how many times you
Sorry,
heard that?
sorry, guys.
That one.
Sorry.
Knew that was coming.
That's classic.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
You think I'm dumb? Hey, Doc, you think I'm dumb? Do I have a D on my fucking forehead? Does it look like I'm fucking dumb?
I don't
Like,
know, man. I showed myself because I'm not embarrassed or ashamed.
You didn't show your ass like Melody and Wolfie did, though.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
shit.
I have. I
didn't,
have.
Carl,
I
you
literally
didn't
stood
show
up on
us.
the couch not too long ago.
You didn't show us.
I was
You
wearing
didn't show us.
leggings. He wants me to
Nah,
yeah.
we saw Wolfie.
You must have fapped
She
you were
wouldn't
at.
come on it. We didn't see yours.
You mean he lets you do it on the screen?
How come Billy isn't live yet? Why is
No, she
Billy
wore
live?
she wore it around her neck. She wore my.
Chris Plant here, excited to tell you that we already have over 100 listeners booked for our July 2026 Mediterranean Sea Cruise. If you haven't booked yet, what are you waiting for? Join in on the fun. Visit chrisplantcruise.com.
My hormone treatments for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer stopped working. But moments like this, little more avocado. Okay, keep me going. This is why I choose Trodelvy. Trodelvy, sacituzumab govitecan HCIY, is a prescription medicine for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative breast cancer that has spread, or metastatic cancer, and who have received hormone therapy and at least 2 additional treatments for metastatic disease. In the clinical trial, half of patients receiving Trodelvy were alive at 14 months compared with 11 months for traditional chemo. Trodelvy can cause severe or life-threatening side effects, including low white blood cell count, which can lead to infections, diarrhea, and allergic reactions. Do not take Trodelvy if you are allergic to it. Other serious side effects include nausea, vomiting, and infusion reactions. Tell your doctor right away if you experience any signs of infection while taking Trodelvy. If you are or plan to be pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have liver problems, tell your doctor about all the medicines and supplements you take and about all your medical conditions. There are other side effects of Trodelvy. Ask your doctor about Trodelvy and visit Trodelvy.com.
This all started Sunday morning when police were called to a home on Imperial Drive in the Forest Glen area of Silver Spring for reports of gunfire. Police say the victim was leaving her home when the suspect walked up and shot her several times. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Witnesses gave police a description of the suspect's car, and he was soon spotted and captured after a brief chase had ended with the man flipping his car and crashing. He was taken to a hospital with minor injuries. No word yet on the names of the suspect or the victim. 2 years after recreational pot was legalized, Maryland's marijuana market has not been growing like weeds for several reasons.
Initial legal adult use increased by almost 40%, but that growth rate was down to 11% this past summer. Jake Van Wingerden grows and produces a range of cannabis products, plus, as he tells Fox 45, provides a
secure location where they can have choices. But if it's double the cost, then they probably are going to choose the more economic.
fueled in part by a tax that has increased to 12% for consumers. It means a return to purchasing from non-state regulated sources. Year-over-year sales has only grown by less than 0.75%. Scotland on WMAL and WMAL.com.
A woman was killed Sunday afternoon after a tree limb struck her home in Chilham in Prince George's County. The woman was found dead inside by firefighters. No word yet on her name. The Dow futures up 400 points. The NASDAQ futures up 400 points as well. Up next, traffic and weather on WMAL.
But I don't want to get a flu shot.
You don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke. Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots. See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at KinneyDrugs.com.
Most people would rather remove a nest of irate hornets than search for auto and home insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com. I think I'll wait inside.
It's sunshine savings at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX, beautiful, low miles, just $27,999. A 2018 Toyota 4Runner, 59,000 miles, would look perfect in your driveway. Hey, the sun is shining at Widget Auto Sales on Anna Washington Street, and see them online at widgetautosales.com, the used car leader.
Meet Chris. National University supports all his ANDs. With flexible online courses, he can be a student and teach his son how to hit a curveball and serve his country. He's an ANDer. Explore National University's 4 and 8-week courses and associate to doctorate degrees. National University, supporting all your ANDs. Learn more at nu.edu.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Capital Beltway has been running with light volume. I am starting to see some delay forming outer loop approaching the American Legion Bridge. That's after River Road, so just keep alert for that. 95-395 still running up to speed between Stafford and the 14th Street Bridge. In Rockville, a reminder that Randolph Road remains closed each direction between Park Lawn Drive and Nebel Street, and that's for railroad maintenance. That's a scheduled project through this morning, and detour signs are set in place there. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Stormwatch 7 forecast.
Cloudy, cool, and breezy today. We'll be tracking a chance for showers and maybe even a little drizzle, so keep the umbrella on hand. We'll have showers possible tonight with lows in the 50s. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, still breezy with highs in the lower 70s. Sunnier Wednesday with highs in the middle 70s. I'm 7 News meteorologist Eileen Whalen in the First Alert Weather Center.
59 degrees right now at Reagan National. I'm John Matthews. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Here's your shot at winning $1,000. Text the national keyword money right now to 95819. That's MONEY to 95819. We'll text you back to confirm your entry. Data and messaging rates may apply. Please don't text and drive. It's $5K a day on WMAL. Now on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. Chris Plant.
Generations from now, this will be remembered as the moment that everything began to change, and change very much for the better. Like the USA right now, it will be the golden age of Israel and the golden age of the Middle East. It's going to work together.
Yes, President Trump in Israel addressing the Knesset, the Israeli parliament there, on the newfound peace. But he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize. Some lady in Venezuela did. She sounds like a perfectly nice person, I'd have a beer with her. I think there'd be plenty to talk about. But the Nobel Peace Prize, kind of a laugh out loud little medallion. Barack Obama's got one, the Mad Bomber, as he's known around the world. President Trump took a shot at Barack Obama while in Israel addressing the Knesset today. I don't think it was in the script. I think it was kind of off the cuff, talking about worst presidents ever. And so naturally, he talked about Joe Biden and Barack Hussein Obama. Not on our side. And a very good and happy Monday to you. Welcome back once again. We remain at 888-630-9625. Such goings on, I'm here to tell you. Boy, oh boy, not only the president in Israel, Air Force One, the prime minister of Israel, the opposition leader in Israel, invited up to the podium to speak before President Trump spoke. All kinds of really remarkable things going on. And the president wrapped up his speech there, headed off to Egypt. Now you got to look out for that. I've got to imagine that the security profile on this presidential trip has got to be one for the books, absolutely off the charts. Now headed to Egypt out of Israel. And I can imagine that in Egypt, it gets much worse when it comes to the security profile. We all know what kinds of things have gone on there in the past. Ask Anwar Sadat, for example, but security profile crazy. The president in Israel being cheered like he is the Rolling Stones, like he's U2. He really very, very popular in Israel, and with very, very good reason. The president started working on this in his first term, the first year of his first term as president. Then the Democrats engaged in all kinds of hijinks, and Joe Biden got far more votes than any president in the history of the United States because the Democrats loved him so much that they all wanted to date him. They wanted him to sniff their daughters and things like that. But all of that is fine. All of that is fine. The president doing amazing things that are changing the course of the world, of human history. And the Democrats, in the meantime, what are they having? They had a naked protest. It was on bicycles, which sounds uncomfortable, I think, doesn't it? It's you're naked on your bicycle, shouldn't you? They make special clothing for that sort of thing. But Portland, Oregon, where the mentally ill go to be normal. Portland cyclists stripped naked in protest against what? What are they protesting against? Against National Guard deployment and ICE. They hate Immigration and Customs Enforcement because they're Democrats. You know how they are. They're pro-crime, pro-pandemonium, and in fact, they dress like pandemonium, don't they? But here's the naked. I'm looking at the pictures, and there's nothing to write home about here. These are not people that, if they had internet channels, no one would join them. But they've got a bunch of Democrats. A lot of them decided to wear plastic bags because it was raining, because it's Portland, and it rains in Portland. And it might be one of the reasons for all of the illness there. It's hard to say. But the Democrats, they're there, they're naked, they're riding bicycles around, they're protesting ICE and the National Guard. Mental illness is truly a crisis in America. We need to start identifying membership in the Democrat Party as a mental illness because it's so obviously true. But we've got that going. They've got their naked bike ride because they're anti-ICE, they're anti-law enforcement, they're pro-open borders, they're pro-illegal alien gangs roaming the country free. They're Democrats. They're Democrats, And today, speaking of protesting naked, today is Columbus Day. That's Christopher Columbus Day, the Italian explorer. Isn't there a song about him? I think there's a song about him somewhere. Christopher Columbus, the Italian explorer, he was sent here by the Spanish crown and, Queen Isabella and the gang and some wooden ships on the water, very free and easy. And amazing. He talk about changing the trajectory of human history. Christopher Columbus and a very small number of people, a lot of them Basques, by the way, of his ship's crew, because they're the only ones crazy enough to get on ships to go sail off the edge of the earth, on the giant waterfall on the end of album cover Earth when the earth was flat and you could sail off the edge. And Christopher Columbus went a long way to proving that's not true. Hey, wait a minute. We go over here, we reached India. Of course, it wasn't India, but never mind that. So the Democrats are out there. They're protesting against Italy. They're protesting against Spain. They're protesting against ships. They're protesting against Western civilization. They're not on our side at all. They're really not. They're not with us. They're the left. They're not liberals. So we've got big things going on. Columbus Day, and it's kind of a holiday. The roads are like holiday roads out there in Washington, D.C. I can tell you that much. It's like Sunday coming in today, even though it's Monday. Because I know some Democrats might be listening and they don't know what day it is most of the time. Today is Monday, even though outside it looks like Sunday. And boy, I'm telling you, such things. The United States of America is big. The United States of America is potent. The United States of America uses its power for good and not for evil. But then there's the Democrat Party. They're the party of after-school Satan Club, of firebombing the Jews, of attacking marches for peace with Molotov cocktails. They're party of shooting and assassinating people. They're not the good guys, are they? But at least they do bicycle around naked in protest of the National Guard and ICE in Portland while it's raining. And I don't know what's going on with that. I think that one might be a tranny. But then they all laid down looking at the pictures now on the news, because I have the internet here. You have the internet where you are now? And there they are naked, and they're all laying down with their bicycles. And most of the people that say they're naked are actually not naked at all.
A lot of them are, but most I would say are not. They're wearing underwears and plastic bags. They're mental. Most of them are mental, and that's perfectly normal for them. We've got some audio of those crazy people laying down their bicycles and blocking highways and blocking roads because they're naked or kind of naked or semi-naked, and they're protesting against enforcing the laws as passed by Congress because the Democrat Party is a party of anarchy and sexual deviance. They're very confused, sexually very confused. But those are the big dogs. Those are the biggest dogs today. Obviously, the president in Israel and peace going on there, and all kinds of fun going on there. Here in the United States, Democrats everything has to be done in a mob. They don't do much individually, except the ones with sniper rifles. Those they seem to do alone. And there's always some kind of transgender component in there with the Democrats because they're mental. Also in Washington, it's a big deal. The government shutdown continues because the Democrats keep voting to keep the government shut down. How many now? At least seven times the Democrats have voted to close the government down. But I watched on the news, and it turns out it's the Republicans' fault for voting to keep the government open, even though the Democrats are the ones that are obstructing, and Chuck Schumer, the Lizard King, they're obstructing, making sure the government stays closed. And then our corrupt, filthy news media says, oh, yeah, it's Trump's fault. It's the Republicans' fault. It's the Speaker of the House's fault. But wait a minute. They voted again and again to open the government. So what's up with that, you mental dwarves? Can you say dwarves, or do you have to say little people? Are they mental little people? I'm not sure. And if you have an MG midget, is it now an MG little person? Because I want to know what the politically correct terminology is. You know how deeply concerned I am with that. So isn't that great? Also, lots else going on because the world continues to turn Trump. It continues to turn. Trump threatens tech export limits. New 100% tariff on Chinese imports starting November 1st or sooner. Now, that is the Associated Press. The thing is, he's responding to China threats with threats of his own. And he'll win this one because he wins almost everything. But the Democrat Party, they're unwell. Oh, in the meantime, the Democrats in Congress, they're headed to California to go to a very exclusive 5-star resort, very, very expensive resort, where they're going to hang out while the government is closed. And that's okay. It's the rooms there are $1,100 a night for the Democrats. And they're going on a wine tour and staying at a beautiful hotel resort in Yountville, California, $1,100 a night. And they've got an itinerary that will bring them to vineyards and to fancy restaurants, probably the French Laundry, where the governor was going there when he was telling everyone else to lock down at home because they couldn't be bigger hypocrites if they were North Korean. But never mind that. And in the meantime, 600,000 federal employees have been furloughed. But the Democrats let's go get a nice glass of wine at a vineyard in the Napa Valley and stay in an $1,100 a night resort where we've got armed men surrounding us to exclude anyone that we don't want to be a part of our group. And that's just fine. In the news media, they're good with that. And in fact, on MSDNC, they're so anti-Trump that they're pro-war in Israel. And honestly, what do these mental cases do now, the ones that have been out in the street chanting for 2 years now, stop the genocide, stop the genocide. And President Trump stopped what the left was calling a genocide. It was self-defense. They use the words, but they don't know what they mean. And President Trump stopped what the left was calling a genocide. So they're out in the street cheering, yay, Trump, Trump stopped the genocide. No, they're not. They're naked, riding around on bicycles with their mental illness on full display. But never mind that. The first, the hostages that are still living, 20 hostages have been released by the savages. And now there is still a whole lot of hostages that they murdered, and they're still keeping the dead bodies of the people they murdered. They probably don't want to turn them over because they would show signs of torture and sexual abuse, and then they would be revealed, and you could photograph the bodies and present them as evidence at the war crimes tribunals of every filthy, stinking adult male in that hellhole that the Democrats love so much because they want more of it from the river to the sea. They're just amazing. But a hostage and this is great. My best girl pointed this out this morning, that the BBC is calling it a hostage exchange. A hostage exchange. Oh, you mean that the hostages were kidnapped by the troglodytes are being released? Those are hostages. And the Israelis are being forced to hand over criminals and terrorists that were arrested lawfully by the police for committing crimes, and they were put on trial with a jury and sent to prison. But the BBC calls those convicted criminals and convicted terrorists hostages. They're not hostages. Israel isn't holding hostages. Israel is arresting and putting on trial and convicting criminals and terrorists. And then the liberal media, like the BBC, suckling on the taxpayer teat, they're declaring it's a hostage exchange. It's nothing of the kind. This is one side, hostages, other side, convicted criminals. But corrupt, filthy media like the BBC, they'll call it something that it's not, a hostage exchange. That is not what it is. And also these terrorists, I went and grabbed this story from a couple of months ago from senior Hamas official, defends high price of October 7th for Palestinians. The high price for that's the term that he used, high price. Says the attacks created a golden moment, a golden shower for the so-called Palestinian people. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, a golden moment. He said this is this troglodyte from hell who would, in a civilized world, have to be hunted down and killed. But a Hamas leader created a golden moment for the Palestinians, despite the tens of thousands of deaths, because life is not something they care about. Ghazi Hamad, the Hamas leader who referred to the massacre and the war as a golden moment, even though they have paid a high price. Maybe not high enough a price, but the world is young. Stand by for more. It's unfortunate when you get sucked into this world and the Arab world with the Islamists, the price that civilization has to pay to conquer the savages who would destroy the world given half a chance. But we've got that. Also, J.D. Vance went on ABC with George Snuffleupagus, and there was an interesting back and forth. George Snuffleupagus is not a journalist, and he should be fired by ABC. They should ask for their $25 million a year back from him, too. And they should hire conservatives to host their news programs. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is. Also, we got a New Jersey school board person who's kind of like the Virginia Democrat Attorney General candidate, wants everybody killed because Democrats are a bloodthirsty lot, very bloodthirsty lot. And socialist mayoral candidate in New York, Zohran Mamdani, the commie, chased out of a New York City park by a protester, yelling at him that he's an anti-Semite, only because he's an anti-Semite. We're at 888-630-9625.
There's only one Chris Plant. The Chris Plant Show. News Talk 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news.
WMAL traffic from the Hadid Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center. Area roadways really catching a break this morning on this federal holiday, running with light volume overall. I am starting to see some beltway delays forming, heading toward the American Legion Bridge. If this is on the outer loop after River Road, start to watch for those brake lights up ahead. That's really about the slowest stretch of the beltway. Stalled car on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway has been cleared. Northbound, those delays cleared out, leaving the beltway heading toward NASA Goddard. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Stormwatch 7 forecast.
Patchy drizzle and showers likely today. Breezy at times, high 62. More drizzle, a chance of showers tonight, low 55.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you got to hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe, and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflush.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflesh.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free, so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflesh.com.
But I don't want to get a flu shot.
You don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke. Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots.
See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at kinney.drugs.com.
It's sunshine savings at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX, beautiful, low miles, just $27,999. A 2018 Toyota 4Runner, 59,000 miles, would look perfect in your driveway. Hey, the sun is shining at Widget Auto Sales on out of Washington Street, and see them online at widgetautosales.com, the used car leader.
Home services can sound a lot like, but what people don't hear is,
You have 47 new voicemails.
I don't think I can come in today. And whatever paperwork till you fall asleep sounds like. Close enough. Jobber helps home service pros organize, automate, and grow their businesses, so you can do a lot more, make more, and do less. Start your free trial today at jobber.com.
Most people would rather remove a nest of irate hornets than search for auto and home insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com. I think I'll wait inside.
Sine of 20 equals X.
Meet Brandon, Albany resident, 10th grade math teacher, an MVP member who's been thriving with diabetes since 2019.
Does anyone have any questions about
However your light shines, shine on with MVP Healthcare.
Did you know that parents rank teaching financial literacy as the toughest life skill? That's where Greenlight comes in, the debit card and money app made for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and track spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn how to earn, save, and spend responsibly, while parents have peace of mind knowing smart money habits are being built with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/try now. That's greenlight.com/try now.
But I don't want to get a flu shot.
You don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke. Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots.
See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at kinney.drugs.com.
Your next $1,000 could be one text away. It's $5K a day on WMAL.
ABC News this morning on Good Morning America is doing a long take out on podcasters. It's not like there's any news going on in the world, so they're just, hey, let's do that podcaster evergreen story that we had on the shelf. All right, let's go to the telephones, Michael. Let's go to Ed, calling from Charleston, South Carolina. Ed, you're on the Chris Plant Show.
Yes, sir. We listen to you all the time. And we just wanted to let you know that TRICARE, the military service that pays for some service prescriptions and also for some of our when we go to the doctor or hospital or whatever, and they pay for the retired folks, but also the active duty and also the service members' families. Well, that's been shut down. We received a notice that TRICARE will not pay for our things that we put in our claims right now. And so I just want to let you know that apparently the Democrats, they really want to give the illegal aliens health care, but they don't want to give health care to the service members who served and defended our country.
Do you think they have a carve out for transgender service members to get special treatment?
I haven't seen that, but it doesn't surprise me.
You couldn't rule it out as a possibility. It's true, the Democrat Party loves illegal alien gang members marauding through the United States, committing crimes everywhere. But if you served faithfully in the United States military and were not kicked out of the military for repeated cocaine violations like Hunter Biden, then the Democrat Party wants to sink you, don't they?
You got it, young man.
How many times do the Democrats, how many times have they voted to keep the government closed in the last 10 days? Last time I looked, it was 7 or 8 times the Democrats voted to keep the government closed and to keep TRICARE from our veterans. The Democrat Party is not on our side. They're not liberals. They're the left. They're not the good guys. Honestly, Hamas is more reasonable.
This is the Chris Plant Show. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
WMAL traffic from the Hadidi Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center. Light volume around the metropolitan area today on area roadways. You have a little bit of slowdown now on the Beltway Outer Loop as you pass River Road, crossing the American Legion Bridge. 270 still wide open, no delay between Frederick and the Spur. In Camp Springs, road crews are set up northbound 5 Branch Avenue between the Beltway and St. Barnabas Road, blocking the left lane. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Stormwatch 7 forecast.
Patchy drizzle and showers likely today. Breezy at times, high 62. More drizzle, a chance of showers tonight, low 55.
But I don't want to get a flu shot.
You don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke. Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots.
See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at kinneydrugs.com.
Ever wanted to stay on vacation longer? Us too. With Vrbo's long stay discounts, you can stay longer and save more on select properties. Gotta love a win-win. Book the perfect summer getaway today with Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Your future self will thank you later.
Most people would rather assemble a 300-piece cabinet than search for insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free-forever to learn more.
It's sunshine savings at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX, beautiful, low miles, just $27,999. A 2018 Toyota 4Runner, 59,000 miles, would look perfect in your driveway. Hey, the sun is shining at Widget Auto Sales on out of Washington Street, and see them online at widgetautosales.com, the used car leader.
But I don't want to get a flu shot.
You don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke. Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots.
See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at kinneydrugs.com.
Did you know that parents rank teaching financial literacy as the toughest life skill? That's where Greenlight comes in, the debit card and money app made for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and track spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn how to earn, save, and spend responsibly, while parents have peace of mind knowing smart money habits are being built with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/try now. That's greenlight.com/try now.
At Purdue University in Indianapolis, caring professors who are experts in their fields will prepare you for the jobs of tomorrow in areas like AI, cybersecurity, integrated business and engineering, and more. Take the next step at purdue.university/applyindy.
Meet Rachel. National University supports all her ands. With flexible online courses, she can be a student and an adventurer and a multitasker. She's an ander. Explore National University's 4- and 8-week courses and associate to doctorate degrees. National University, supporting all your ands. Learn more at nu.edu.
Ever wish buying a home was as easy as clicking your heels 3 times? At Northern Credit Union, we know there's no place like home. We offer first-time buyer programs with no closing costs, VA, USDA, seasonal, new construction, and many other loan options. If you're dreaming of home ownership, Northern will help you get into your new home in 3 clicks of your heels. Getting approved is quick and easy, and with our meet or beat rate guarantee, you know you're getting the lowest rate possible. Our team is here to help you along the yellow brick road to home ownership with honest advice, personalized service, and support every step of the way. Click your heels or just call or text, because at Northern, there's no place like home. Northern Credit Union, mortgage magic in the real world. Call or text 315-782-0155 or apply online at mynorthern.com. Federally insured, NCUA, equal housing opportunity.
Never miss an episode of the Derek Hunter Show. If you do, we just might talk about you. 3 o'clock on WMAL.
Yeah, and George Stephanopoulos doing his part for the Democrat Party, attacking the vice president, then dismissing the vice president yesterday, attacking him over an FBI setup of border czar Tom Homan last year during Joe Biden's 4th year in office with his filthy, corrupt KGB-style third world FBI and Justice Department abusing the hell out of everything. And this actually goes with Barack Hussein Obama, emphasis on Hussein today. He's not on our side, but Hussein, he decided to post a video. And this video is pretty ridiculous, where he talks about the weaponization of the Justice Department after years of the Democrat Party weaponizing the Justice Department and weaponizing the FBI. And we learned fairly recently that the FBI was weaponized by Joe Biden to go after Tom Homan and give him $50,000 in cash in a bag so they could send, and they're recording it, according to George Stephanopoulos, because they weaponized the FBI and the Justice Department against the political enemies of the left, of the Communist Party, also called the Democrat Party. And amazing stuff. Now, I want to start with Barack Hussein Obama, and I'm going to get, of course, to Israel and President Trump speaking to the Knesset and Benjamin Netanyahu speaking to the Knesset, and a lot going on. But let me get to this first, because I want to get into the Israel thing with the president and the news media, as filthy as they are, just so corrupt. But you may remember, and you may not, because nobody in the media ever talks about it. It died a natural death when Barack Obama used the IRS to target his political enemies and keep them on the sidelines during his re-election campaign in 2012. Now, the IRS targeted groups with Tea Party in their name, and he targeted groups with Patriot in their name. If you're, any kind of an American Patriot group, they targeted you because they know that no Democrat groups have the word Patriot in them. They don't fly the American flag. They burn the American flag. And the Justice Department in 2017 had to settle in court with conservative groups over the IRS. The news media called it IRS scrutiny. That was IRS targeting of groups that had the words Tea Party in their name or groups that had the word Patriot in their name, knowing that no Democrats would be found in Patriot groups because no Democrat is a patriot in the 21st century, really. But the U.S. Justice Department, the date from the Reuters news agency, October 26th of 2017, Justice Department settles with conservative groups over IRS scrutiny. That is, scrutiny means targeting in this case. The U.S. Justice Department has reached a settlement with dozens of conservative groups that claimed, now it was established in court, that the Internal Revenue Service unfairly scrutinized, that is to say, targeted them based on their political leanings and the name of their organizations. When they sought a tax-exempt status, court documents showed. The Reuters news agency used as many soft Democrat Party words in there as they possibly could. In a pair of lawsuits filed in federal court in 2013, it only took 4 years then, the conservative groups accused the IRS of targeting, there's the right word, organizations with such words as, quote, Tea Party, end quote, or, quote, Patriots, end quote, when they applied to the agency for tax-exempt status starting in 2010, because they wanted to, have their say in American political life. And their Tea Party groups like the founding of the country and Patriots like the Democrats have forgotten all about. The sides asked the United States District Court for the District of Columbia on Wednesday to issue a declarative judgment in one of the cases involving 41 plaintiffs that would say that the IRS was wrong to apply the United States tax law based on an entity's name, like Tea Party and Patriot, position or association with a particular political movement. But that's exactly what they did. And the IRS had to pay millions of dollars in the end to these Tea Party groups and Patriot groups because the IRS was very, very corruptly like a banana republic used to target the political enemies of Barack Obama and the Obama campaign. Now, let's go to Hussein. Let's go to, he was born in Kenya, as you know. I found another article today where one of his own campaign people in 2008 said he was born in Kenya, bragged in a document that his campaign put out that he was very excited he was born in Kenya, not realizing since he was running for president that you couldn't be president if you were born in Kenya. But they're not smart. They're corrupt. They're ignorant. Amazing stuff. Yeah, but the IRS had to pay millions of dollars. Right, that's just one example. And then, of course, the FBI was weaponized to target political enemies of the Democrat Party, which is everybody except, their own circle fest in a hot tub. And it went on and on. The FBI that we saw under Joe Biden, the intelligence community and penitentiary faced John Brennan being abusing the intelligence community to claim that Hunter Biden's laptop and all the reporting on Hunter Biden's laptop had all the earmarks of Russian disinformation. This is what communists do. They tampered in our presidential election, the felonious 51 of that fake letter. Just amazing stuff. Yeah. And the IRS, they apologized, and they paid millions of dollars. And the news media ignored it because it doesn't serve the interests of the Democrat Party. Here is Barack Hussein Obama, posting a video over the weekend with his head wedged so far up someone else's dark and remote location that it's hard to salvage what he's even trying to say.
Like many of you, I've become increasingly concerned about the rising wave of authoritarianism sweeping the globe.
Yeah, like many of us.
We're seeing politicians target civil society.
Like you.
Undermine freedom of the press. Weaponize the justice system. And no one is being spared.
Yeah, freedom of the press. I recall the Democrats.
And no one is being spared. No one. I'm so sick of Barack Obama. Fuck this motherfucker.
Phone with Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook to crush stories that the Democrat Party didn't want out there. I recall the intelligence community being organized by the Biden campaign to put together a phony letter and sign up 50 felons to lie about the New York Post reporting on the Hunter Biden laptop. And the reporting on the Hunter Biden laptop is all true by the New York Post. And these felonious 51 frauds from our so-called intelligence community, they ran an information operation against the American people on the lead up to a presidential election. And it worked. Joe Biden won. And a lot of people in the polls believed that the reporting on Hunter Biden's laptop was Russian disinformation. The only Russian disinformation came from our own intelligence people, like John Penitentiary Face Brennan and beyond. But never mind that. And here's Barack Obama. He's got some kind of temerity here, some sort of gonads to come out here and talk about somehow what, because Fannie Willis, the Democrat prosecutor that targeted Trump in Atlanta, Georgia, may face the consequences for her abuses of power, like the very silly attorney general in the state of New York, who also abused the hell out of her power, ran on targeting one particular political figure, and then she did it and targeted the political figure with lots of phony baloney stuff. Oh, no, it's so turbo. He said that his estate in Palm Beach is worth more than $19 million, which is what the court said, when a parking space there is worth $19 million. Isn't it amazing? They use the justice system in New York, in Atlanta, in Washington, D.C. They use grand juries. You're going to indict a ham sandwich, grand jury, the old line about grand juries and all that good stuff. And Barack Obama has the temerity to say that, using the justice system to target political enemy, and he does it with kind of a quasi-straight face. I can't say an entirely straight face because of all the things that Larry Sinclair said, about having sex with Barack Obama in a hotel and doing cocaine with him and all that stuff. So not an entirely straight face.
We're seeing politicians target civil society, undermine freedom of the press, weaponize the justice system.
Right, yeah. And the intelligence community was on the phone with Twitter. The FBI was on the phone with Twitter, with Facebook. They were trampling free speech and freedom of the press. They were targeting political groups with the words Tea Party in them, political groups with the word Patriot in them. They're using the IRS. When I was in college, and I've heard that even recently in college, the left-wing professors whose heads are wedged up one another's dark and remote locations, they go on and on about how Richard Nixon once mentioned to his IRS director, what if we use the IRS to go after these left-wing groups, these communist groups who are pro North Vietnam during the Vietnam War, pro-Viet Cong, pro-Pol Pot in Cambodia, pro-Soviet Union. What if we use the IRS? And his IRS director said, no, Mr. President, we can't do that. We shouldn't do that. And Nixon said, okay, what are we having for lunch? And then that was that. And they had a conversation about that long, and they're still teaching it in college. Then Barack Obama actually used the IRS for years against his political enemies, Patriot groups and Tea Party groups and beyond. And those are the ones that filed the suits, but there were more than that. And then Barack Obama has the gall, the mendacity, like Big Daddy, the mendacity to come out and make these ridiculous claims that somebody is using the justice system to target political enemies. You guys invented the wheel on that, at least in the United States of America. Third world banana republics, they've been doing that sort of thing for a long time. But you guys are the villains. You guys are the bad guys. So there's Barack Obama. And then we've got the, let's go to the Vice President of the United States yesterday with George Stephanopoulos on the ABC Sunday show that nobody watches anymore. But it is Joe Biden last year. Joe Biden used the FBI to target Tom Homan, who had been serving in the first Trump administration, is now serving in the second Trump administration as border czar. But just last year, when Joe Biden was still president, it's amazing that Trump has been in the White House for just under 10 months, now. And it seems like 5 years in so many ways. But here is the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, who was actually a Marine that served in Iraq, unlike Tim Walz in in Minnesota, although he claimed that he had. And here's George Stephanopoulos, who started out as a Democrat Capitol Hill staffer, the Democrat campaign staffer, the Democrat White House official, and then immediately became a world-renowned journalist, because that's how that works. Democrat journalist. Isn't that amazing? But listen to this, just yesterday on ABC, where they set up, the FBI was weaponized, as Barack Obama is talking about, against allies of President Trump, including Tom Homan, who wants to secure our border. And the FBI set him up, and they say they showed up with a bag of $50,000 in cash, and they somehow got Tom Homan to accept it. And Stephanopoulos says there are recordings, but he doesn't have them. But the FBI leaked it to him that they have this. So they're still weaponizing, they're ambushing and weaponizing the justice system against their political enemies.
The White House border czar Tom Homan was recorded on an FBI surveillance tape in September 2024, accepting $50,000 in cash.
According to who?
Did he keep that money or give it back?
George, you've covered the story ad nauseum. Tom Homan did not take a bribe. It's a ridiculous smear. And the reason you guys are going after Tom Homan so aggressively is because he's doing the job of enforcing the law.
And they're against enforcing the law. Stephanopoulos was quite contentious because he's got to do the Democrat Party's work for them.
We can agree to disagree on that question.
Oh, wait, you said he didn't take a bribe, but I'm not sure you answered the question. Are you saying that he did not accept the $50,000?
George, this story has been covered ad nauseum. He did not take a bribe. Did he accept $50,000? I'm sure that in the course of Tom Homan's life, he has been paid more than $50,000 for services.
And what were the services? But here's the news media, again, weaponizing the FBI, the Justice Department against the political enemies of the Democrat Party. And Stephanopoulos is part of that weaponization, too.
I'm asking you, did he accept the $50,000 that was caught on the surveillance tape? Did he accept that $50,000 or not?
George, I don't know what you're talking about. Did he accept $50,000 for what?
He was recorded on an audio tape in September 2024, an FBI surveillance tape, accepting $50,000 in cash. Did he keep that money?
What money?
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. I saw media reports that Tom Homan accepted a bribe. There's no evidence of that. And here's, George, why fewer and fewer people watch your program and why you're losing credibility, because you're talking for now 5 minutes with the Vice President of the United States about this story regarding Tom Homan, a story that I've read about, but I don't even know the video that you're talking about. Meanwhile, low-income women can't get food because the Democrats and Chuck Schumer have shut down the government.
And keep in mind, George Stephanopoulos is paid $461,500 a week for doing this show.
Right now, we're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer has shut down the government. You are focused on a bogus story. You're insinuating criminal wrongdoing against a guy who has done nothing wrong instead of focusing on the fact that our country is struggling because our government's shut down. Let's talk about the real issues, George. I think the American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole where the facts clearly show that Tom Homan didn't engage in any criminal wrongdoing.
Georgie is not looking for the truth. He's looking for the ambush, for the hit job for the Democrat Party.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
Then he cuts him off.
I said that I don't. Up next, we'll be right back.
Then he cuts him off, talks over him, and goes to commercial because he doesn't want to have a conversation. He's just an ambush boy, a dwarf-like Greek ambush boy. And isn't he amazing? Boy, it's good to be a Democrat. What's the truth, George? What really? And now here's Barack Obama talking about weaponizing the justice system and the FBI against political enemies. And hours later, here's George Stephanopoulos singing from the Democrat Party sheet music. Sure, George, sure. Again, $461,000 an hour for that 1 hour Sunday show. George Stephanopoulos. It's good to be a Democrat, isn't it?
What's that smell in this room? Didn't you notice a powerful and obnoxious odor of mendacity in this room?
You're listening to The Chris Plante Show. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
WMAL traffic from the Hadid Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center. It's been a light flow of rush hour volume on this federal holiday, but now we have roadwork set up on the Virginia Beltway. The inner loop is slow approaching and passing the toll road. The right lane is blocked. Outer loop heavy between River Road and the American Legion Bridge. Montgomery County, the crash is on the southbound side of 29 Colesville Road before you get into Four Corners near Eastwood Avenue. And inside the Beltway, we have crash activity on Central Avenue at Bright Seat Road. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Stormwatch 7 forecast.
Patchy drizzle and showers likely today. Breezy at times, high 62. More drizzle, a chance of showers tonight, low 55.
With the state of today's economy, it is more important than ever to invest in products that last for years to come. As the seasons shift and get cooler, make sure your closet is stocked with durable layers that stand the test of time from American Giant. American Giant's clothes work harder and are wearable season after season. Their greatest hoodie ever made is made of the highest quality materials that are cut and sewn right here in the United States. So you're investing right back into your local community. Choosing American Giant means taking a stand for American manufacturing and hardworking Americans, something other mega corporations don't care about. From fleece to knit, all in a range of colors for versatile daily wear, American Giant delivers everyday pieces designed for everyday life. Feel the difference of quality made-to-last clothes from American Giant. Get 20% off your first order with code STAPLE20 at American-Giant.com. That's 20% off your first order at American-Giant.com with code STAPLE20.
When we ask home service pros about their challenges, we can sound a bit repetitive. Can't get quotes out fast enough? Jobber can help. Trouble finding new customers? Jobber can help. Spending too much time chasing checks? Jobber can help. Working every night? You get the idea. Jobber helps you organize, automate, and grow your home service business. Start your free trial today at jobber.com.
But I don't want to get a flu shot.
You don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke. Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots.
See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at KinneyDrugs.com.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
It's sunshine savings at Widget Auto Sales, a used car leader. Plenty of late model vehicles with low miles on the lot right now, like a loaded 2016 Lincoln MKX, only $15,999, or a 2020 Acura TLX, beautiful, low miles, just $27,999. A 2018 Toyota 4Runner, 59,000 miles, would look perfect in your driveway. Hey, the sun is shining at Widget Auto Sales on Anna Washington Street, and see them online at widgetautosales.com, the used car leader.
Ever wish buying a home was as easy as clicking your heels 3 times? At Northern Credit Union, we know there's no place like home. We offer first-time buyer programs with no closing costs, VA, USDA, seasonal, new construction, and many other loan options. If you're dreaming of home ownership, Northern will help you get into your new home in 3 clicks of your heels. Getting approved is quick and easy, and with our meet or beat rate guarantee, you know you're getting the lowest rate possible. Our team is here to help you along the yellow brick road to home ownership with honest advice, personalized service, and support every step of the way. Click your heels, or just call or text, because at Northern, there's no place like home. Northern Credit Union, mortgage magic in the real world. Call or text 315-782-0155 or apply online at mynorthern.com. Federally insured, NCUA, equal housing opportunity.
WMAL, making sense of party politics, because somebody's got to hold their feet to the fire. Download the WMAL app to stream us for free.
I've become increasingly concerned about the rising wave of authoritarianism sweeping the globe. We're seeing politicians target civil society, undermine freedom of the press,
Yeah.
Weaponize the justice system.
Yeah. And use it against Tom Homan and Donald Trump and a long list that's 3 pages long when you print it out of Trump administration officials and allies that you guys targeted, like the third worlders that you are. All right, let's go back to the telephones, Michael. Let's go to Jay calling from Frederick, Maryland. You can call me Jay. Jay, you're on the Chris Plante Show.
Hey, Chris. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, yeah, just kind of reference what you just said. The real focus beyond the $50,000 that Tom Homan should be, what was the FBI doing recording him and trying to set him up to begin with?
Right.
That's where Republicans should have their focus.
Yeah. Well, that's right. On the using and abusing the FBI and the Justice Department to target the political enemies of the Democrats, which they've done more times than I could count in a 3-hour radio show and lay out here. But what do you think about that, Jay? What should the Republican response be?
Well, I hope Kash Patel is going to be looking into this, and Pam Bondi, and that they're not going to let it go. I know everybody's looking for a win here. It's slow going, and this is just another example, and I think people are starting to get pretty frustrated.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people are beginning to, some have been genuinely frustrated for quite some time. And you're right. And for Barack Obama to come out here, he's got some kind of guts. I'll just say guts to come out and say something as ridiculous as this when it ought to. Yeah, he knows that the news media is so corrupt that he can come out and say these things in public, and nobody will call him on it because 98% of them are corrupt.
WMAL-FM, Woodbridge, Washington, a Cumulus media station. Making sense of the news. News Talk 105.9.
News now. WMAL News at 10. Good morning, everyone. I'm John Matthews. As hostages return, President Trump tells Israel's parliament it is the dawn of a new Middle East.
Never forget and never again, said President Trump as he renewed America's bond with Israel in an address to the Knesset.
It will be the golden age of Israel and the golden age of the Middle East.
In a speech briefly interrupted by 2 left-wing Knesset members, the president looked to the future, declaring the forces of terror
weakened, isolated, and totally defeated.
He also told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, "You're not at war anymore," telling Israel they've won all they can win by armed force alone. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
We're awaiting more information into the death of a Naval Academy midshipman who was reported missing Thursday and whose body was found near the academy on Friday. 21-year-old Kyle James of Whippany, New Jersey, was last heard from Thursday morning when he exchanged text messages with his mother and told her he loved her. His remains found the next day near the academy. No details have been released. James was a history major and a member of the Naval Academy Gospel Choir. Domestic violence turned deadly in Montgomery County Sunday morning.
Police say a man shot and killed his ex-girlfriend and led police on a chase. That shooting happened on Imperial Drive in Wheaton yesterday morning. Police say the woman was shot several times, died there at the scene. She was 47 years old. Thanks to witnesses, police were able to find the suspect who was driving in the area. Investigators say the suspect led police on a brief chase before flipping his car, and he went to the hospital with minor injuries.
7 News' Adriana Hopkins. A woman was killed Sunday after a tree limb struck her home in Chilham in Prince George's County. Firefighters found the woman inside. She was dead by the time they reached her. A police investigation is underway. And a newborn baby was found dead outside of a supermarket on 40th Street Northeast Sunday morning. The body found by a store employee. Police have not released a gender or identity. Police are hoping and working to determine the cause of death. As the White House celebrates a victory on one front, it is frustrated on another.
Well, the Trump administration has hit another snag in its attempt to deport Kilmar Abreu Garcia. An official from Ghana, the African country the administration planned on deporting him to, says it will not accept him. The White House says it's now trying to find other countries that will take Abreu Garcia. His legal team argued he should be able to return home as he awaits trial for human smuggling charges. Abreu Garcia has denied all accusations against him.
7 News' Adriana Hopkins. Wicked weather, Danny Ocean cut off plans for a lot of visitors Sunday in Ocean City.
The flooding, not as bad as we've seen it in the past. The water barely breaching this lot here. And hey, this crazy wild weather, it did not stop folks from coming out to see it for themselves.
Go bad really quick, but luckily it's not that bad. I just wanted to see how beautiful the ocean can be even when it's angry.
I actually live in Pennsylvania and drove down here just to be here and see it.
Cars working around the flood. And people too.
7 News' Liana Golden. Checking your money. It may be a federal holiday, but Wall Street's open. The Dow is up 442 points. NASDAQ is up 435. Up next, traffic and weather on WMA.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Broken heart syndrome is a very real medical condition that can be brought on by extreme emotional or physical events like the death of a loved one. The clinical term is Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, or TC, and it occurs when the heart muscle is flooded with stress hormones, essentially causing it to freeze in place. As the heart struggles to properly pump blood, symptoms resemble those of a heart attack. Now, while TC is far more commonly diagnosed in women, a new study out of the University of Arizona found men are more than twice as likely to die from the condition when they do have it. That could be because of hormones, misdiagnosis, or the fact that men generally tend to seek care later than women when something is wrong. The bottom line, listen to your body. Severe chest pain or shortness of breath should always be treated as a medical emergency. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
How do you make an Airbnb a Vrbo? Picture a vacation rental with a host who's showing you every room like you've never seen a house before. Now get rid of them. There you go. No host ever. Now it's a Vrbo. Make it a Vrbo.
Steve Hirshhorn in the Hadid Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center.
And we're in the Beltway now on the inner loop northbound on 495 before the George Washington Parkway. The right lane is blocked. Well, once again today for the road, we're causing a delay from after 123 on the outer loop. The backup begins after River Road across the American Legion Bridge down to the George Washington Parkway, where the left lane once again today is closed for that construction. Elsewhere in the Beltway, though, we're doing pretty well. 95 in Virginia looks good. North and southbound 66 moving smoothly. Now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Stormwatch 7 forecast.
Patchy drizzle, a few showers this afternoon into the evening. Temperatures upper 50s to middle 60s. Wind gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour. Those winds will ease overnight. Tomorrow, 68 to 73 degrees with midday clearing. I'm 7 News meteorologist Steve Rudin in the First Alert Weather Center.
60 at Reagan National. John Matthews, News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Now on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. Chris Plant.
Trump deserves credit, I have to say, for brokering this ceasefire in Gaza, but I'm slightly skeptical since Biden also negotiated a ceasefire in Gaza 9 months ago. Remember that? No? Well, neither does Biden.
That hilarious TV show, Saturday Night Live. I remember Biden had a peace deal. What did he say? How long ago? 9 months ago. 9 months ago. Isn't that fascinating? That'd be in January. So he cobbled together a peace deal, knowing he was leaving on January 20th, and got headlines out of it. And they're still pandering to him on NBC's Saturday Night Live. It's good to be a Democrat, isn't it? There was it was a non-existent Biden peace deal. There was no peace deal. There was no Biden peace deal. But if you watch Saturday Night Live for your news, and a lot of dumb people do, isn't that amazing? Well, a very happy Monday to you, and welcome back once again. We remain at 888-630-9625. The President of the United States was in Israel earlier today, and then on to Egypt, which is another country altogether just to the south of Israel there. They've got, the Egyptians built a giant wall between the south end of Gaza and themselves because they didn't want any of those savages coming into Egypt. They've seen quite enough of that. So they built a wall. But I thought walls don't work. Only in Democrats' brains do walls not work. They've worked everywhere throughout all of human history forever, but never mind that. Extraordinary stuff. I want to get into audio because the president spoke to the President of the United States. President Donald John Trump spoke to the Knesset. That is the name of the Israeli parliament, of their legislature. And the president flew in on Air Force One. He flew overnight. probably stayed up all night, went in and I think he had a teleprompter, but you wouldn't know it because he riffs all over the place. And he called for all kinds of fun things. He was doing shtick in the middle of addressing the Knesset. He's getting a lot of laughs and, thanking people. He asked the parliament, the president, to pardon the prime minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, who's been accused of wrongdoing by his Democrat, his left wing in the Israeli government, the equivalent of Democrats in Israel. Extraordinary stuff. But I want to jump in because there's so much of it. And Benjamin Netanyahu spoke before President Trump spoke to the Israeli parliament, the Israeli legislature, the Knesset, today in Jerusalem. And it was quite a moment for President Trump, I've got to say. And his daughter Ivanka was there, and her husband, who's been very much in the middle of all of the negotiations, very much in the middle of the negotiations, making these things happen. And Jared Kushner was there. He got a round of applause from the Knesset. But let me get into the audio because there's a lot to talk about here, and I want to start sharing it with you. And we continue to be at 888-630-9625. Let's go to soundbite number 1. We keep that. That's the first one. Let's go to Benjamin Netanyahu. He's the prime minister of Israel, who will, kick butt for civilization because he's pro-civilization. The Democrat Party, there are about 1 million of them naked on bicycles in Portland, Oregon, laying down in traffic in the rain because of the rampant mental illness that is so pervasive in the Democrat Party. But let's set that aside for the moment. Here's Benjamin Netanyahu addressing his own parliament, his own Knesset, early this morning, our time, Eastern time. President Trump sitting next to him and listening to the prime minister.
Our great friend, the President of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.
Now, the applause, the applause for Trump was seemingly never ending. It went on for minutes and minutes, and pretty much every time his name came up, and he was sitting there being modest, and he was demurring. Very, very nice. Netanyahu, again, part of it, the first part of it was in Hebrew and through a translator. He then he said, well, there are a lot of English speakers out there. Let me start speaking English. Benjamin Netanyahu.
How long we've waited for this moment, and we have committed to return everyone. And I want to thank you personally and on behalf of the whole nation. Thank you, Mr. President, President Trump. Thank you, Mr. President.
Now, the left-wing radicals at the Panhandler Broadcasting System, PBS, their headline just minutes ago is Hamas frees living hostages. Israel releases prisoners. Sure, as Trump visits Middle East. Now, the Israelis are releasing convicted terrorists and criminals who arranged for and created suicide attacks, suicide bombings, terror attacks with rifles, hostage taking, massive crimes, and they were captured by the police, put on trial with a jury, sentenced in a court of law to prison terms for their many crimes. And they want 2,000 of those terrorists back in exchange for 20 living hostages who they've been torturing for 2 years now. And in fact, the BBC called it a hostage exchange, as though Israel was holding hostages when they're not. They arrested, tried, and convicted terrorists and criminals and put them in prisons, didn't throw them in holes in the ground, paid for with international dollars, by the way, where they held them as hostages. They treated them as prisoners. They got culturally sensitive meals, and they're not subjected to everything that the terrorists subjected the hostages to. 738 days, and all living Israeli hostages were released from Hamas captivity in Gaza, thanks entirely to President Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu, who also represents civilization and the Democratic Party does not. Then Netanyahu said, I think I should start speaking English for my English-speaking friends, and the President of the United States is here. Even though his daughter converted to Judaism, he doesn't speak Hebrew. So we'll go ahead and speak English.
I've said time and again, Donald Trump is the greatest friend that the state of Israel has ever had in the White House.
The Israeli parliament. This is not a public circumstance. This is the Israeli parliament. Get that rhythm going. It's a lot better than the rhythm of
No American president has ever done more for Israel. And as I said in Washington, it ain't even close.
It ain't even close. So 20 living hostages were released. The savages get terrorists and convicted murderers back. And then we get the Times of Israel just minutes ago. Hamas names 4 hostages whose bodies, I tell you, they murdered them long ago, will be handed over today. And they named the 4 hostages. Also, ABC fake news a few hours ago. 2 hostages previously believed to be held alive, not on list published by Hamas. So there are 2. Oh, well, these 2 are alive on the most recent list. They're like, oh, well, we've murdered them since then, so you won't be getting them back, not alive. 2 hostages previously believed to have been held alive, not on list published by Hamas. And they've got the names of the people that were supposed to be released alive. And now the savages said, well, they're dead. We don't want them to be able to tell what we did with them, what happened to them. So 2 hostages whose fate in Gaza remained unknown were not included on the list published by Hamas of the 20 living hostages expected to be released during Monday's exchange of hostages held by Hamas and prisoners held by Israel, ABC fake news says. Neither Hamas nor Israel released statements saying the 2 were deceased. In addition to some 1,200 Israelis killed on October 7th, 2023, Hamas kidnapped 251 men and women during the terror attack. The majority were later released in hostage exchanges in the 2 years since then. Now, of the 48 hostages who were still in Gaza at the time of the new ceasefire deal, thanks to President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu, 26 were confirmed dead by Israeli officials. 20 others were believed to be alive at the time, with 2 people's fates unknown. And so this is what you get with savages and terrorists and with the news media, where they say it's a hostage exchange, making a moral equivalency between, drawing a moral equivalency between people that are arrested for crimes, put on trial by juries, found guilty, and then, of course, put in prison. That's one set of circumstances. And the BBC says, oh, those are hostages being held by Israel. No, those are convicted terrorists and convicted criminals, convicted in a judicial system, not kidnapped from a concert and thrown into a pit in the ground where they're tortured and raped until they die, which is what these savages do. Let's get back to Benjamin Netanyahu addressing the Knesset this morning.
Mr. President, you are committed to this peace. I am committed to this peace. And together, Mr. President, we will achieve this peace.
I got to say the Knesset was very, very enthusiastically and warmly receiving the President of the United States. Had it been Joe Biden, had it been Kamala Harris, well, they wouldn't be there. This is, by the way, the first president of the United States, I believe, to ever address the Israeli legislature, the Knesset, the first president ever invited to address the Israeli prime ministers have addressed a joint session of Congress in the past. including Netanyahu. But an American president has never addressed the Israeli Knesset until today, when Donald Trump did that. And as Benjamin Netanyahu made clear, President Trump is the best ally in the White House that Israel has ever had. And Joe Biden was most definitely not, regardless of what Saturday Night Live says, just a part of the Democrat Party's propaganda apparatus. Then the opposition leader spoke. We'll leave him out of it. And then President Trump was introduced addressing, for the first time in history, the American president addressing the Knesset.
And after so many years of unceasing war and endless danger, today the skies are calm, the guns are silent, the sirens are still, and the sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace, a land and a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity.
Which is a long time in the Arab world and for all eternity. I fully expect the terrorists to come back as the terrorists that they are. And Hamas is supposed to disarm and disband. And I don't believe that they will, because they're among the most corrupt people in the history of the world anywhere. Aren't they? Aren't they amazing? Yes, they are. Womp, womp, womp. The President of the United States aboard Air Force One heading down to Sharm el-Sheikh on the southern tip of the Sinai Peninsula. I mentioned the other day that I was in Egypt years ago in my previous life, and in Cairo, and got there on a big blue and white Air Force plane flying with a cabinet secretary, a defense secretary. And we were scheduled to head down to Sharm el-Sheikh, the resort on the southern Sinai, with the U.S. Defense Secretary. And I believe that we had made it to the airport. We're getting on the plane when we were told, oh, by the way, Sharm el-Sheikh is no longer our destination because of a serious terrorist threat that we have detected against the Secretary of Defense visiting, and the plane and the group being targeted. So we called off that trip to Sharm el-Sheikh, the exclusive and expensive resort, Sharm el-Sheikh. But President Trump arriving there today at Sharm el-Sheikh because he's signing a deal, and that Egypt and other Arab nations will be there. And I've got to say, this is a security nightmare. There's no doubt about that. Yes, sir. You know that the big wireless companies have been pulling one over on all of us, and it's time to make the switch to consumer cellular. I made the switch. I'm getting the same fast, reliable, nationwide, big wireless coverage, same towers, same transmitters, same networks, but without the big wireless cost every month. And it's not just about saving money every month, although that's real good. It's also about not being used and abused by the big wireless companies that use and abuse you. Do you have any idea how much data you use every month? You know, most people over the age of 50 have no idea how much data they use. I have no idea how much I use, but likely to use less than 8 gigs of data in a month. But the big wireless companies, they shove everybody into an unlimited plan because they milk you for all the cash they can milk you for. They need you to cover the cost of younger people using 10 times as much data as you use all day, all night. So if you're not using all that data, then you are the one being used. When you've had enough of that, make the switch to consumer cellular. Set me up with a service and a phone. It's really easy to make the switch, too. You call, you talk to an actual human being, a real person, based right here in the United States, not on a space platform, not a robot, real human beings that are actually helpful. It'll only take you about 20 minutes to make the switch, so give them a call today and make the change. You'll be glad you did. Call them at 1-800-760-0702. That's 800-760-0702. Yes, sir. My microphone just fell off the arm here, so I've got to go fix the... It's going to take a minute. I'm going to have to reattach the microphone to the arm here. It falls off every now and then. I might violate the union regs putting it back on, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're at 888-630-9625.
There's only one Chris Plante. The Chris Plante Show. News Talk 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news.
But I don't want to get a flu shot. you don't want to get the flu again. It's just a teensy little poke.
Hi guys, I know you don't like needles, so I brought Buzzy.
What is that?
It's a device that uses vibration and ice to help take the sting out of shots.
See, hun, that wasn't so bad.
Wait, you did it already?
Yep, Buzzy helps. And Kinney is the only pharmacy that has him.
I'm going to tell everyone I know.
Great. They can schedule online at kinneydrugs.com.
Meet Chris. National University supports all his ANDs. With flexible online courses, he can be a student and teach his son how to hit a curveball and serve his country. He's an ANDer. Explore National University's 4- and 8-week courses and associate to doctorate degrees. National University, supporting all your ANDs. Learn more at nu.edu.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at EnduranceWarranty.com. This announcement is to all United States vehicle owners who own a 2003 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire or no warranty coverage. With a struggling economy and the cost of living on the rise, Endurance is offering an affordable, low-cost vehicle coverage plan to the general public. You could be one of millions of drivers who may qualify to have your vehicle protected under this coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair shop for you. You pick your plan, your deductible, and the repair shop. Roadside service, towing, and rental coverage is included. United States vehicle owners who own a 2003 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire, protect your vehicle now and save your wallet from costly vehicle repairs. For your free 5-minute quote and to see if you qualify, visit EnduranceWarranty.com. EnduranceWarranty.com.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So my sandwich shop was opening in a week and I needed signage.
A week is plenty of time to panic.
I went to Staples. They printed banners, posters, and flyers to promote my grand opening.
Oh, in time for your grand closing.
Nope, I had it same day. I even got $125 off my order.
Holy onions. For all your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. In-store and online, same day if ordered by 12 p.m. into 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Alaska, it's 4th and goal, and Bob Johnson Ford is calling the play. We want your car, and we'll pay you top dollar for it. Don't fumble that trade-in. Score big at 84 Caprera Drive. Whether it's a beater or a beauty, we're ready to make the winning deal. Visit BobJohnsonFord.com and spike that old ride into the end zone. See store for details.
Ever wish buying a home was as easy as clicking your heels 3 times? At Northern Credit Union, we know there's no place like home. We offer first-time buyer programs with no closing costs, VA, USDA, seasonal, new construction, and many other loan options. If you're dreaming of home ownership, Northern will help you get into your new home in 3 clicks of your heels. Getting approved is quick and easy, and with our meter beat rate guarantee, you know you're getting the lowest rate possible. Our team is here to help you along the yellow brick road to home ownership with honest advice, personalized service, and support every step of the way. Click your heels or just call or text, because at Northern, there's no place like home. Northern Credit Union, mortgage magic in the real world. Call or text 315-782-0155 or apply online at mynorthern.com. Federally insured, NCUA, equal housing opportunity.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
From unsolved mysteries to unexplained phenomena, from comedy gold to relationship fails, Amazon Music's got the most ad-free top podcasts, included with Prime. Download the Amazon Music app today.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Granger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
WMAL's Vince Colonnese, weekdays at noon on 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Now, don't I feel silly? Looks like I believed the news media that I heard over the weekend. President Trump is not the first American president at all to address the Israeli Knesset. Don't be silly. In fact, an Air Force colonel friend of mine texted me moments ago, and we got a call from a nice lady that talked to Jeff and said, Chris is a big dope. He's believing what he saw in the media. I'm not quoting her. I'm just freelancing. Jimmy Carter, because he had his silly peace deal that didn't last very long with Anwar Sadat, who was then gunned down by assassins during a public event, and machine guns they gunned him down. But Jimmy Carter with his peace deal in the Middle East. How many peace deals do you have in the Middle East? Then Bill Clinton had his peace deal in the Middle East. Actually, I was at the Clinton White House the day that the Middle East peace deal was signed. I spent a little time with Jimmy Carter that day. He was at the Clinton White House for that Clinton peace deal in the Middle East. It went real well, too. And George W. Bush, also addressed the Knesset. So I could hardly have been more wrong. How many more presidents could have possibly addressed the Knesset? And President Trump is number four. Hopefully his peace deal will be more sustaining, more long-lasting than the others.
This is the Chris Plant Show. WMAL-FM, Woodbridge, Washington, a Cumulus media station. Making sense of the news. News Talk 105.9. News now.
WMAL News at 10:30. Good morning. I'm John Matthews. All 20 remaining living hostages held in Gaza and thousands of Palestinian prisoners held by Israel have walked free as part of a ceasefire pausing 2 years of war. Speaking to Parliament, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declared he was committed to this peace. It's still unclear how that will happen. President Trump is heading to Egypt for a summit with more than 24 other nations after addressing Israel's Knesset. He says Palestinians should focus on building their people up instead of attacking Israel, and he urged the Israeli president to pardon Netanyahu on corruption charges. The price of gas is falling, down more than 6 cents nationally the past week to $3.02 a gallon. GasBuddy predicts the mark will fall below the magical $3 mark in the coming weeks. A few states like Oklahoma and Texas could sink below $2 for the first time since the pandemic. Traffic and weather next.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle, founder of Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to make quality, custom-made blinds affordable to everyone. Traditional window covering retailers are expensive.
I'm almost ready to put my breakfast together. I'm making a ham and cheese omelet and some toast. But I'm going to end this broadcast, and I'll be back later.
On the outer loop beginning near River Road, 2 work zones to get by now. On the outer loop before the George Washington Parkway, the left lane